improv, as you progress, they won't hire you. They'll hire you as a feature, and then they always remember you that way. So it's kind of weird to climb up a chain. And I was on my way on the chain at the Comedy Works.
Yeah.
I was doing guest spots, 10-minute guest spots.
Yeah.
And there was this dude that worked there, Tim O'Shea. And me and him were tight. Like, man, we were open micers together. Like, what are you doing Thursday night? I'm going to the Rusty now. I'll see you there. Me and Jeff Sargent, Jimmy and Beta. You know, it was like 10 open micers, and you become friends with them.
Yeah.
Him and I used to drive together to these gigs. And one night I'm at the Comedy Works, we did like an open mic, we're hanging out, and I'm walking up the stairs, like it used to be a little deeper then. She ran down. When she saw me, she was all like, Theo, you know, when they jump like that. And when she jumped, I grabbed her ass. And she landed right there. But I didn't grab the malicious.
That's a natural grab.
That's a natural grab. Yeah. He saw it, and he went to her, trying to convince her to go to management and say that I sexually harassed her. So they banned me from this club for 20 years. No. She never said nothing bad about me, Wendy. She just banned me between me and her. Yeah. And she goes, I can't have you here because the attorneys and stuff are going to get involved. It shattered me, but at the same time, it made me leave. The final straw in that I have to leave campaign in my life. Like, things ain't getting better. Right. They just get worse every day. And if they cut my legs out with Comedy Works, the club sucked.
Right. You were done.
So I was done.
Because you got to have something to prop you up.
There were C clubs.
Yeah.
3 remaining clubs were C clubs.
Yeah.
And they were going to feature me too. And what are you going to do? You're going to get $250 a week for the rest of your life and stay in Denver?
You'd have been stuck.
You would have been stuck. So I made the move because of Wendy. When I bumped into her on one of those tours, those Dave Chappelle tours, you know, in the summertime, she asked me if I was mad. I said no. We made up. I told her she saved my life. I lived in prison. She didn't ban me. And I'm back there headlining. And it was just weird. 6 sold-out shows. Wow. In my backyard where I first fucking started. Where'd you start?
I started
the first stage you got on?
I think I started actually down in Louisiana, but only just briefly.
Is there a comedy scene?
There's nothing, bro. There's a lot of people, a lot of guys down there. They're just haters, really. When you get out of there, there's a lot of angry dudes there. You know.
Okay, what's the closest city to you? Baton Rouge?
Yeah, Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge used to have a funny bone.
That funny bone.
Did you work it?
Oh yeah, I worked that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When the girl was the manager.
Nuh-uh. When the guy, this guy named Tommy, he was a DJ as well, and he was the manager. And you can get over there, and it was the first place I ever featured for John Reed, and it was awesome.
How long did it take you to start featuring?
Pretty quick, man. I was featuring at like 3 years in. I was featuring just because I had like out of the gate I had a pretty good 15 minutes. You could stretch it at a bar, drop some F-bombs, call somebody fat. Next thing you know, you're at 20 minutes. So like I was stretching it pretty good down there, and then I don't even remember. And then after a while, just stuck with me. But I can imagine, dude. I can really imagine that feeling of going home and feeling some appreciation, because sometimes it's like you get out of there, you're the crab that got out of the pot for some people.
Well, then that's the other side. The other side of that was that's also a place I went to prison.
Yeah.
That's also a place where my daughter was born. That's also a place where I have an ex-wife. It's just a lot of mixture all going in. And then I get there, and I'm asking about the comics that I came up with. And one of them is around. They all got out of the business. They all did this. And that gave me a different feeling. It gave me like a little, I don't know, kind of feeling, like guilt in a way that I stuck with it. Guilty that I stuck with it instead of quitting and coming out here. It was just a weird feeling.
Why do you feel like, oh, they're going to look at me like I think I'm special because I'm still doing it? That's what I would think a little bit.
I know. It was just weird that. Listen, man, I stuck with comedy because I had no knowledge. I mean, this is it. Yeah. I wasn't going to go back. I was going to go back to slinging drugs and robbing people. Yeah. There was no other job. I was not equipped to have a day job anymore. Oh, yeah. There was one point where I just was not going to have a day job. I never wanted a fucking job. I never wanted a fucking day job.
I don't picture you having that. I picture you doing comedy or fucking stabbing somebody, honestly.
No offense. I swear to God. Like, I didn't.
Yeah.
I had tried everything. Cook, you name it, bricklayer, electrician, carpenter. I was a fucking bar back. You know, I don't know how many bartending jobs I had. I don't know how many factory fucking jobs I had. I can't even imagine how many warehouse jobs I had pulling like fucking those things and stocking shelves. Yeah, I can't even tell you. You know, if that's what I wanted to do, I would have stuck with it. I can't tell you how many driving jobs I had at a hardware store. I can't begin to fucking tell you guys.
And ain't your calling, man.
That this was it. No,
This chooses you after a certain point.
it just chooses. It really does. You just, like, I had no other options. I was 30, I was 28 years old. Well, I had a felony. Who's gonna fucking hire me in the stock market? Or to be a lawyer? Ain't nobody not hiring me in the fucking stock market. I was done. I was done. That was it. That was it. Yeah. So I figured that worst case scenario, you could be a road comic and make $600 to $700, $800 a week, live in your car, and live like Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
4 nights a week, have a hotel, 3 nights a week, sleep in your car, and learn how to camp. I mean, I'm dead serious about this.
Yeah.
This is how the shovel bite was
What's
inside of that
everybody's
time.
favorite kid here?
I just wanted to
We
drive
are
my car.
on our
That's it. I
mission
just wanted to be alone.
to learn everything
For a
about
couple of years
everyone
in my
on
fucking
Kick.
car. Guess what?
Next up on the big board,
Yeah. I was in the
we
car
have
for
Force
5
22.
fucking years in a car.
Force 22 is
Some
going
nights
to
I
be
slept
orange.
in the car.
That's tight as fuck.
Some nights in a hotel.
Force 22
some nights
doesn't
in
know
these
that they
couches.
are about to get
And do I regret it?
tackled on the
Fuck
staring
no.
Getty by a
Fuck
big
no.
ass
It
fucking line.
prepares you for the rejection.
What's going on here?
It makes this shit
No
seem
speech.
like nothing.
Sometimes they ban
You know
me.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes you start to own, like, whatever. Like, you, no matter what you
Yeah, I think I'm
do or say
probably
to me,
banned.
I've
Why?
reading enough shit in my own
Usually
life
when I
that you don't
can't
even
type
know.
anymore,
I got arrested at 6 o'clock.
that means I'm banned. And when I can't follow
The
you,
show started at 9. I
It
bailed
means I'm
out at 5 to 9.
Is that the end of the video?
No.
no,
I went through the fucking
Well,
middle of the
still,
road comic. I was doing
Probably
CW
shit.
Kendall work, David
yo,
Trimble
dog,
work.
put something tight.
You know, anybody who had one night,
This shit
I did.
sucks.
I took this Doug
Dog.
Stanhope format. You know, took this all Trimble. That's what Stanhope did.
Dog.
Stanhope wasn't busting his ass in New York,
This sucks.
bringing 5 people to a fucking show.
Yeah.
Or
Stanhope started in Vegas. He got
Here's
he
your about,
improv as a feature
your
act,
Instagram,
and he was
your
unstoppable.
PTS,
You know why?
YouTube, and your PayPal. Very nice. Let's take a look at your Instagram before we go.
Stick in the back. I mean, I didn't invent this. I just
The
mimicked
account's
somebody
private.
else.
That's tight.
I just mimicked somebody
All
else.
my accounts are
When
generally
I saw
public.
him in '96, I
I don't know why I have a private account. Why would I want to hide this? Right? Dog. Alright, well, it was a pleasure to meet you. We want you to know that everybody loves you and everybody loves Rabbi. And shout out to you. Peace and stay black.
It was different.
Oh shit. So it's like recording on a fucking
And then I
screen
didn't see
recording?
him again.
This is horseshit.
From '92, I didn't see him again. They were bickering about this fucking kid that's ripping up fucking room. I mean, there was a bunch of chitter chat. Like, and they kept saying, his name is Doug Stan. I'm like, I know that motherfucker. He slept at my house one night. Wow. He was so cool. I was the house MC at the Boulder Grove. It was part of the Trimble. You know who David Trimble is?
Yeah.
He's a booker in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So he used to book Tuesdays was the broker. Wednesdays you had off. That sucks for a comic.
That's when then you spend all your money you made on Tuesday.
Yeah, that sucks for a comic. You only get for those nights. That time he was giving you $125 a night, and he paid you $50 up front and $75 in the check.
There was a Washington Post article last week.
So you picked up $50 cash. That's it. So you had to either figure it out. If the headliner was cool, I had a condo, I'd let him stay there. There was a couple guys I would stay there that were just cool. They left them more, and Doug Stanhope was one of those guys. So,
What was he like? Do you remember kind of what he was like? Or what?
at that time, I knew he was funny. He was young. He reminded me he was just young. He was a kid.
Yeah.
He was just a wise ass kid when I first saw him. I was 29. Yeah, maybe 29. Because this is, yeah, this is 1991 was when I won the contest. 92 is when I met Doug Stanhope. 92. and then again 93, and then I lost a job, and I never saw him again. And like I said, I had bickerings with him, and then he won the San Francisco comedy competition.
Dang.
No, he was not working the punchline. He wasn't working. Nobody was hiring that motherfucker.
And he popped out of nowhere.
His act was so fucking blue, and he was killing it. Like Tribble, you know, when you get the paperwork from Tribble, there's certain hotels in the Mormons. Red Lion Inns, you can't go to those fucking places.
There's Mormon hotels?
No, if you do Provo, Utah,
Okay.
and it's a Red Lion Inn, they'll tell you. They'll tell you on the fucking paperwork. This is a Mormon room. Watch your language. People get offended. Then the next night they put you in a room that says, "This is an active room."
Yeah.
If you get something thrown at you, get off the stage immediately. Contact the manager and go to the hospital. And you're like, what? What?
Do not stop. Do not antagonise.
Yeah. No. It's that being done. You know, you know, like I did those in the winter. You know,
That's that volatile room.
them all volatile. And then the fucking shows then, and they turn into a disco, and it's just white people, but there's always 3 black guys that suck, getting their dick sucked, and there's 2 rednecks that are furious at the black people. You know, I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's an adventure in itself. You know, I went on a triple run for probably 8 months. That's all I lived on was triple run. 2 weeks in the shot, stay on the road. No, live off the fat of the line for fucking 2 days in your car, going to the movies and sneaking into other movies and staying in there all day, living off Subway sandwiches, the veggie and cheese, that type of shit.
What do you miss about that?
South Korean soldiers have fired.
What do I miss about that?
I know it's kind of a general question, but
the truth,
yeah.
The country's border.
Not knowing.
ABC's Hak Young Kate Lee says it's the second time
Not
this
knowing
month South Korea has
is
fired
one
in
of the
North
worst,
Korea
best
because
places you
their
could ever
soldiers
put yourself in your life.
South Korea's military explained that many North Korean
Not knowing,
soldiers
because you
have
got the
responded
balls of a
to
child.
violence
You got the balls of a child. You won't ever take a chance. You won't ever.
Yeah, you don't know.
You won't know. You don't understand what that's like.
You get safer. A lot of time I feel like I get safer as I get older.
You know, when you come up to me and your bank account is 12.5 and you tell me that you're broke, that you're living, you know, there's people that think they're cute. They got 13,000 in their bank account. And they're like, you know, I'm living day to day, bitch. I'm talking about $50 is what I own. This car is what I own.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, I don't even know if this car's going to make it to the next gate. But guess what? I'm going to try my hardest because I'm a fucking professional.
Yeah.
That is a distinctive level to put yourself in your life. And as a comic, if you're a real comic at one point in your life, when you fall in love with this art, one day later you tell me, Judge Vegas, I'm not doing this podcast no more. I'm going to live off my fucking savings and live off $50 a fucking night. And you know what? I'm not going to take a day job. I love the summer. I put away savings. My school loans are paid. I don't know nobody money. You don't know what that's like to just disappear. Get in the fucking car with everything you own. Give away your bed, your fucking TV. Give away everything. Like I already did. That takes a gathering momentum. When I got in that car in June of 1995, that was the best thing I ever did with my life. Like I had been out in the cold before, I had been alone before. That was a completely different feeling. I was living off what I loved for the first time in my life.
Man.
Now what I had to do to pay the fucking shitty bills and student loans and to pay for fucking shit that I didn't fucking need, a fucking TV or cable TV. You don't know what it is. Disconnect yourself. For people that have conversations about TV, you don't even fucking know. But you want me to tell you what the best thing is about it, Lee? You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck because you're out there getting on stage every fucking night. You don't give a fuck. You think I gave it? Bro, from 95 to 2002, I didn't watch fucking, I didn't even know what the fuck TV was. I didn't give a fuck about basketball. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I gave a fuck about music.
Yeah.
Because that's all I could do was listen to the car.
Keep it going.
You know, there wasn't books on audio yet. There was nothing. It was a cassette deck with 20 fucking cassettes. Lee, you'll never know what that's like to have no money in the bank to be in a hotel in Michigan where next door you get people fucking, and 2 doors down he was beating.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because you're going to do what you love so much. That is a fucking feeling that people live all their lives and they never fucking experience of loving something. Trying to be that good at something that there's nothing to it. There's no guarantees when you get into this. If I go to school to be a doctor,
Yeah, you can be a doctor.
I could do anything after that. I could be an assistant. You know what? I don't want to be a doctor, but I'd be the highest paid assistant in that fucking office.
In the middle of a
You
violent
X-ray
understand what I'm trying to say to you? It's you
Just
have
weighs
no
out.
idea.
conditions and practices.
What it's like when you take a gun and point at everybody and you take a life. That takes you to a different level in your life. That puts you in a different perspective. That puts you in a different world. You have no disregard for a human life. Now you do it again. Now every time you have a beef with somebody, I come up to you and I just shoot you in the fucking head. Every time I have a beef with somebody, that takes you to a different level. Not knowing where you're. Now I had tons of practice about not knowing.
Yeah.
In '83,
Oh, yeah.
I used to wake up and go to a diner and cook breakfast on the own until 5 o'clock.
We're conditioned. You don't even realize
So I
it.
would force myself to make money by 5 o'clock to give the Charlies back their breakfast money. You know, it was $7 and I'd take a 20 out and sign for it. Just to get the party started. Get 20 so I can go to the bar, get a cocktail, see what's going on. Listen, I got watches, I got 100 Quaaludes. Let's make something happen. Get Theo one of the next Ludes, get him on the phone. Theo, I got Ludes, $4 a piece. Let me get the Ludes for
I'm going to give you $8. That's
I
what
get
you
for $250. All right, Theo, give me 4. He wants 25 and $250. I just made $45. I just got him breakfast. And I can have 2 or 3 more drinks and get him a $20 sack of coke. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy Ludes and sell more. I'm gonna give me 50. Because with Leo's money, I'm going to flip the other ones and make a fucking dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it started by new. So what, Joey? You made $46. $46. When you wake up not knowing, yeah, that's fucking 10,000 in the bank, Jack.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a lottery. That's a lottery when you do that. When you don't know, when you get something, yeah.
You have no idea what I endured from 95 to 2000. People like Josh Rook will tell you, I lived in my car in front of his house. Some nights I was on his couch. Some nights I went to Ralphie May's fucking house and slept there. Yeah, I was an addict, but I was working every fucking night.
Right.
I was working. I was on stage 3 times a fucking night at the store 5-1 morning, doing 2 Mexican rooms in a car that had no brakes, with no insurance and no registration. You understand me? And every time the fucking black lady with the donut hand you saw it in Hollywood, I got a ticket. I had 2,000 tickets on that fucking car, and it wasn't even my name. It was the casting director's name.
Dude, that's the best, man. That's one thing I do remember about, like, you know, just being a little younger and a little more carefree was having shit in other people's names, doing shit, not caring.
Not caring. You don't give a fuck. I'm just telling these guys, I had a car that blew up in New York. I took a loan on that car. Like, I took a loan out on that fucking car when I was a kid. I had the car for 10 days.
Yeah.
And it lit on fire and all of it was getting no winter. The electrical circuitry went.
Oh, dude.
And I left it there. The next 2-3 days later, I went back and the car was gone. It was just a wishbone. And dog, I took a bank loan out of it, like a $2,000 bank loan, co-signed. I didn't give a fuck. Even the co-signer never said nothing to me about it. I'm like, damn, when is he gonna hate on me? I forgot all about it.
Dude, we had this guy named Andy. Speaking of fire, he ran into a house fire to get some coke and got all fucking burnt up. And not even a bunch, like a couple grams, dude. And nobody ever kind of brings it up with him, you know, because it's kind of embarrassing, I guess, you know. Thinking you ran back in to get a little bit of coke and just got burnt up really good. But yeah, man, I miss being younger, dude. I miss just feeling like I had more time to just waste if I wanted to, or just experience. You know, I just miss that freedom of being like, the next 5 years, anything can happen.
Like right now, if I didn't have Mercy and my wife, we would get off the fucking podcast Wednesday afternoon, me and Liam, we'd be on a plane Wednesday night at the Red Eye. Plane Thursday, sleep all day, do 2 shows Thursday, get on another plane, do 2 shows Friday, get on another plane, do 2 shows Saturday, come back. I do that 3 times a fucking month.
Yeah.
And some weeks, He ain't even coming back on fucking Sunday. We're gonna go into the city and hang out.
Go to Costa Rica.
No, I'm not to fucking Costa Rica. What I'm saying is,
Oh, I could see you guys in Costa Rica, man.
let's say I'm in Miami for a few days. Fuck it, I'll book West Palm, I'll book like Tampa.
Yeah.
Stay in Miami, eat fucking good food, get some sun, and Wednesday take me up to Tampa. And you're out of town for 2 weeks, and you come in 2 weeks, and you don't have to come home. We can do a podcast on the road. That would be the ideal life right now.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to do that. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't give up my family right now at all for anything in the world. But if I didn't have mercy on my own, get the fuck. I go on the road old school about 3 weeks a shot. 3 weeks, fucking stay out there. Lee, you're coming for 3 weeks. We're doing podcasts in Miami, Tampa, and Atlanta, Georgia, or fucking DC. And then come home after 3 weeks. Stay out. Unless you have an audition or something, ain't no reason I really come home.
Yeah, they get it done. There really isn't.
There really is. There really
isn't a reason. I get up every time I get back. I'm like, what am I here for? Just clean clothes, you know? Just to see some friends, to go to the comedy store. Those are the only things that keep me really, enjoying the atmosphere, man. Yeah, I miss doing good drugs. I miss doing some LSD, man. LSD was always, if I can go back in time, that's something I would do more of as a child, Dude, I miss doing drugs when you were young, bro, because you didn't know what the fuck you were in Cleveland. You didn't know what year and a half, a little over a year and a half.
How you feel?
I feel good. I feel better. I think I feel a little bit more emotionally okay. My biggest thing was, and I wasn't addicted to drugs or alcohol, but I was addicted to feeling bad about myself. And when I would get to certain places in those feelings, I would then use drugs. I just ended up doing drugs by myself because I could be by myself where I felt the only place I still felt comfortable, and I could do drugs, which made me feel good. So
You have an antisocial issue like I have from time to time.
yeah, it would just get bad. And there wasn't anything good because I didn't have any, resources built up that made me feel okay.
When you go to the comedy store, is there an anchor at the comedy store that soothes you?
Yeah, Adam Eggett.
There's always, Adam is the booker.
Yeah, booker.
But is there, like, when I see you, you get genuine.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I feel good when I see
I
you.
have that. I need an anchor at the store.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the store sometimes during the week. You go down there and the halls are empty. And it's a great audience and stuff, but the halls are empty.
Which you feel, yeah.
And you feel like your anchors aren't there. That's when I get anxiety.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's when I get anxiety. My anchors aren't there. When I'm solo, when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
No Ari, no Joe, no nobody. Yeah, I know Eric Griffin. I love him to death. And I know Neil Brennan. I love him to death.
Right.
But they're not the clique I hang out with. But I've known Eric forever. I should get him on the podcast. Next time I see him, I want to get him on the podcast. But it's funny how sometimes you go to the store and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
But there's nights I go to Flappers and I see young comics and I get happy.
Yeah.
Like that they're still in it for 2 years or 3 years. Sometimes I go to the Improv and you bump into people. Like I just bumped into the guy that created Marijuana Love. And Doug Benson, and Roger Rittenhouse were roommates.
There's a lot of people
In like the late 90s, they created this show, like a play. They're doing it. They still do it. I've heard of it, I think.
They did in New York, right?
Yeah, Marijuana Love. I just bumped into that guy. I hadn't seen him in 10 years.
Yeah, that's a joy, seeing people, I mean, yeah, when you go up there, it's like, yeah, I love seeing, certain people. Makes me feel good. Certain people I know I can talk to. People I know are always around. Like Tripoli, I can always talk to Tripoli a little bit because he's always hot on a new conspiracy theory. Somebody's fucking kids for cheeseburgers or something out in Milwaukee or something. Something crazy. There's always something wild. I saw Syed. I think where was it the other night? And you had just gotten up and did comedy. Where was that at? The store?
Maybe it was either the store, maybe Sam's room.
Yeah, that was exciting, man.
That was crazy.
That was awesome. That lifted my spirits up. Yeah, there's just some of you just get so excited to see, and I feel safe there. I feel safe at the store. Some places I go, I still feel a little bit nervous, but the comedy store I feel safe at.
When I go to a new town, I feel, whenever I go anywhere, the first night I was getting bad anxiety Thursday and Friday night at the fucking Comedy Works.
Yeah.
But once you get up there, that anxiety becomes.
That must have felt good, bro. Walking out on that stage, man.
Well, it always feels good when you walk on the stage, but it's so weird that fear that you have before you go up. Full lips, it's when you touch the microphone, and it goes into the microphone. And for years, you hear a flow and energy, and when you do stand-up comedy, that's when you really see it.
Yeah.
And when you go to yoga, they talk about energy and this and this and this. I'm feeling your body. I never feel dick.
Yeah.
I feel I can't breathe. I can't carry myself. I'm 300 fucking pounds. That's what I feel. What I do feel when I'm on stage is the transformation of anxiety and fear into a little bit of anger, a little bit of rage, and a little bit of funny.
Yeah.
And it taught, that's what that journey taught me. That journey teaches you how to take that fear. I was, once you stop getting scared, don't go on stage anymore. That's the day you quit.
I had a lot of anger for years. A lot of my on stage, it was anger. It was like, I want to show these people, you know, if there was something wrong. It was just anger that was separate in my life. It had nothing to do with the stage. And only recently in the past couple of years has it become more, you know, I feel a responsibility, like I have a gift a little bit from God just to communicate. I don't know, this may be the facet that's always in comedy, I don't know. But that I have to use this gift to, you know, help just somehow make other people feel good. So now I feel a little bit more when I get on stage, like, I'm here to work for these people. Whereas it used to just be me. It was like, I'm here to just show, you know, just prove I can do this. And maybe that was the fighting instinct that I needed to say to survive in this. But now I feel more comfortable knowing, like, okay, you know, I still get nervous for sure, especially when I'm trying new bits out or if I'm in a new stage. My feet are touching a new stage for the first time. It's like a baby deer being born. But I do feel more now like, okay, this is a team effort. These people, they want to have fun. They're not judging me as much as I just always thought everybody was in my head. And I'm here to help them have a good time. We're going to work together. I feel that vibe more now.
When you first started, were you frustrated at one point?
Oh, I was fucking angry,
Were you
dude.
frustrated with the system, your life,
Yeah.
yourself?
I was frustrated with my life, dude. I was just angry. You know, I had that kind of like, you know, I think I had a little bit of that poor white anger. You know, the same type of just, you know, nobody gives a fuck about poor white people in America, it seems like, you know, except for poor white people. So, you know, I had a little bit of that angst. You know, I knew, dude, I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude, no arms, they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with his between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bro. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you. He would
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, I mean, he just,
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
huh?
Would he catch you?
Oh, he would just lurch at you. And bro, the thing is, here was the,
Oh, you know what? If he hit you with that shoulder, you're going down.
yeah, part of it, the big thing was that choke. He would catch you like this
Where would he catch you? Your
in
hand?
your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking great.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert you, but the whole family was fucking, he choke you out. Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. He could fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, just, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled, they just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck.
Let me feel these people are away from society. An entire family?
No shirts, bro.
Oh my
Just a family,
God.
zero shirts.
Those people don't wear shirts.
Not the girl didn't have shirts either. They had one girl in the family. What was her name? Jessica.
She was normal.
She was, you know, she was pretty nice. I thought she was a sweet girl for as tough as, you know, with everything that's going on down there. And they used to put a board over the sink at night, and one of them would sleep over the sink. They had 11 children. I mean, the house, no joke, was two of these studios. You know, and they had 11 kids in there. But yeah, it's like I grew up in that type of environment where it's just like, I don't know, you don't feel like anybody gives a fuck about you. So I think it took a long time for some of that to get out of my system. I still feel it when I go around like really rich people who think that they know everything.
Are you serious?
Man, that stuff makes me mad,
It
dude.
was funny. I was telling Lee that this morning I woke up. I mean, I slept so much yesterday. And Last night I fucking slept hard. I woke up like at fucking 4:30 in the morning, wide awake, ready to fucking kill something, ready for kickboxing. I did my usual shit. I went over my audition on the sides, and I wrote it out, and I wrote my stuff for the day. And I fucked around. I went on Messenger. Like, you ever go on Facebook Messenger? I went on Messenger just to see, because sometimes messages accumulate. You know,
Yeah, you get some in there.
I got a message this morning. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like fate. I was telling Lee when I came in. I go, Lee, will you let me bring me all weekend? Yeah, I go, Lee, I got an email today. Yeah, I went to the Facebook page. Let me even answer back. But the first line was, "You're a sham," like a scam, like whatever that word is. A farce or something. We went to see you Friday night. We could visibly tell that you were on cocaine. Oh my God, they were genius. They were like drug geniuses. They had to be Rogan people. When I went back to their page, they had 10 pictures of Rogan. They went to see Rogan like at 8 places. They went to always ask Rogan annoying questions on the road. Like, and Rogan will look at him like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
There's no better look than Rogan gives that.
Rogan gives you that look.
Are you fucking crazy?
They just say stupid shit to Rogan to seem intellectual. And there's 200 people behind you guy. Chit, let's go. Take a hike. Take the picture. Take a fucking hike. Yeah. So you could tell he's one of those guys that will see Rogan right away, call me a farce, that I was obviously on cocaine, that there was no way that I was clean, that my energy levels on stage were too high for my age for me to be on cocaine. He said, but I knew how to hide it. You weren't sniffling or wiping your nose. Dog, as soon as you do a line of coke, this shit starts dripping out of your fucking nose. Yeah. That's the first tell. I could look at somebody now. Now I can really see it.
Oh, yeah.
But then, when I was under the influence, I couldn't see it. Now I can really see it.
Dude, everybody, my buddy, this one dude used to put he would start, you get do a little dust, you know? Start touching his asshole, bro. By the end of the night, if he had a couple of bags, he'd have 4 fingers in his fucking ass, dude. He had like you know that some of those people eat their hair? You see those videos where people eat their hair, you know? He just had like a weird tick like that. And he would just, I don't know what it was. He just, like,
Under the pants? You go in the pants?
oh, in his ass, in his own ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had a guy that used to do this. He would hold up there, like he would be talking to you and he'd go, he would just flip out from time to time.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And then I had another guy that when he get coked up, he was bald, so he always felt like something was landing on his head. So every 8 minutes he would tell you this, and he would point to his head to tell you that because they're a bug, do you see it like type or you can see it.
Like he wants you to be an investigator for him?
Yeah, like I don't have anything on my head, let me know. It's like those people that tell you your nose is clean, I got anything on my nose. He would look at me, he didn't have to say anything. He would start. Let's say he started snorting at 11 with me.
Yeah.
By 1:30, that would start. He wouldn't get paranoid, he wouldn't drive me crazy, he wouldn't say a lot of shit. He would just tell me that he had a spider on his head. And after 2 or 3 hours, he would start smacking his head.
Oh, come on.
And that's when you would fucking die of laughter. But he would smack his own head.
Be honest, Joey. After like the first couple of times he asked you, you just start like looking above his head, just like, I think there's something on your foot.
Oh, I tortured him for days. That's what bastard. I think he stopped hanging with me because one day he must have smacked himself 90 fucking times. You know, 3 hours. You know, when he was punching himself in the head. Because I kept telling him I was feeling spiders. I tortured them. Because I tortured 18 people when they're high. Even when I'm high, I can be fucking stoned.
Oh, yeah.
The best torture I ever did, ever, in my 55-year existence, was to my ex-wife in San Francisco on acid. That was one of the best times I ever had in my life, ever by myself. I kept telling her, get it together, you gotta pick your father up at the airport. And she was like, my father's coming in. I mean, it was fucking crazy.
That's a good one,
I
too.
had her looking for her keys. And then I had a Bruce Lee poster, and I would look at it, and look at her and go, don't tell me. And she would look at me at the Bruce Lee poster. I was expecting her one night. That poor girl. You wonder why she hates me with all my fucking heart.
That's so vague and good at the same time.
Oh my God, I got on one of those 12-hour fucking Grateful Dead hits ass. For like 9 hours, you're just burned. We were burned. In 1985, we were burned.
Bunch of koalas playing volleyball with your brain,
I
bro.
got in San Francisco. The first hour and a half is mild. and then it just goes and goes and drive. And you're seeing shit, you're hearing shit.
Yeah.
You can't focus on the TV. Only music can be on. No, you all right? You feel anything?
I'm thinking about how when you're on acid, how can you torture somebody? Like that's like
Well, you just think of something that's casual enough just to catch a little bit of their, just a couple of their senses at the same time, and people will squirrel out, dude. My buddy made it, put him out in the yard on a mattress one time. It's the only way he could function, dude. Another buddy of mine took all his clothes off and started driving. Drove for like 5 hours. We have no clue where he went, and he came back in the morning. He was still, he was out of gas, but he was
butt ass naked.
still butt ass naked. Yeah, some people just have to, they get in the lane when they're on the dust, man.
Let me tell you something, bro.
I miss that.
There was a time in this country where if a movie came out, there was an undercurrent. And there wasn't Twitter, and there wasn't Facebook, and there wasn't social media. But there was an understanding. If you went to see that movie, you were going to see that movie out. Wow. Okay, that was it. When we were younger, we like in the 7th and 8th grade, we get together on a Saturday, and we get in a bus, the number 1 bus to Jersey City, and we'd go behind a fucking alley, and we'd smoke 10 joints when you're in the 7th grade, and we'd get fucking baked.
Oh yeah.
And go in and see the Pink Panther movies, a Kentucky Fried movie. They were just movies that there was an undercurrent that you knew you weren't going to see that movie straight. Like your days are going to see straight movies with your fucking family.
We did that. Rocky Horror Picture Show. That was amazing.
I did that later on, right? Like we went to see all the rock movies. At that time, all the theaters had midnight showings of rock movies. There wasn't a lot of them. There was kind of, they were all in rotation. Pink Floyd, Live at Pompeii, The Storm Is the Same, Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Neil Young with the whole crew, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. There were a couple of movies that were an hour and a half that you knew you were going to see them at midnight on Friday night. And that's what you and Dwayne and your friends did. But the most vivid movie, I still remember going to see that. It was mandatory that you did acid. It was Apocalypse Now. Like it was known that you were not going to see that movie.
Based on what? Who told you that?
That was the word on the street. Before the movie even came out, that was it. We're going to see it on acid. So that was it. Everybody's doing acid and going. Like 20 of us would go and do fucking acid and go inside. And you would hear people, it was 3D glasses without the 3D glasses. When they were doing the fucking scenes with the strippers and shit, that scene blew my mind because they did the Redux and they had all the Dutch scenes and shit. This is before all that. Fuck the Dutch. So when they were bombing them with the things, you're tripping your fucking balls off in the movie theater. We ate this acid that was double barrel sunshine.
Chuck Futz, everybody's favorite camp.
I still remember
Next up
vividly
on
see that
the
movie. And one of the guys did this guy, John Crowley, was a
creators,
Carvel.
aka the creator carousel,
The Carvel cakes.
is
Yeah, but there was a fresh
going.
that gave you the cone. Somebody went into the movie theater and threw the cone.
I don't know, just
It
checking.
was melting, and then a few ants
Next
around.
up,
There was
we've
a
got
long line.
OVO.
And he goes, watch, I cut in front of the line. And he picked up the fucking ice cream and stuff. We were all on acid. His name was John.
OVO fans.
We started eating the ice cream. And everybody in that line fucking froze. And we just walked in like we owned the joint.
People on acid were fucking eating.
It was.
No, people on acid were
Take a look
watching
at your
my
shit.
friend eat a
Very
cone
nice.
of ice cream that
I
was
think I'm
melting
banned.
with ants on it. He picked it up and ate it. You think people
Yeah.
don't fuck with him that
So,
way? And then before the movie
Policies
started,
that you can't
he
enjoy.
went up on stage with
Amazing,
Dad Players.
Oh, no, not. Oh, no, that's another one,
Fucked
right.
up on acid.
Cool, they told me to kill myself. I love it when I got multiple going simultaneously. Hilarious. All right,
You know, like I went to all those.
now if you're
all the
wondering
time.
what we do, we check out your social media. We come over here,
You know,
we've got
I went to
Leon,
see
Cashback, there's that
ACDC.
shit.
Big fan
Cool,
of
dog.
Kurt DiLorenzo, God bless
Very
his
cool.
soul.
You got your PayPal there.
And we did
Very
coke
nice.
that night.
Cats back squats,
Oh,
sign
yeah,
up here.
Blackberry
All
Ranch.
donations are appreciated.
We
So,
had them tight.
do your best to follow OVO Phantoms.
Me, him, and his
Do your
kid,
best to follow Rabbi.
went to a movie. I can't remember what movie it was.
If you didn't know, Rabbi streams like 24/7, 365. It's the biggest event in global history. Data is Earth's #1 resource, and Rabbi has more data on the internet than any person ever. Please tell everyone you know and you can make a trillionaire absolutely. If you have any further questions, contact Rabbi.
I keep hearing
Stay black.
sirens, and there were sirens. But I kept telling him, I don't hear no sirens. And the other dude played the role. He's like, I don't hear no sirens. We kept walking. There must have been a fire somewhere. There's sirens everywhere. This guy's like, what? I wonder what's going on. Why are there sirens? And we're like, we don't hear no fucking sirens. Knock it off. And it had just rained. Like, what would you hear rain? Like, it rained a ton. And there was a pothole with water on it. Now, we're fucking with him for at least 15 minutes about the fucking sirens. He's hitting his ears and shit. He's like, I gotta make this stop. I gotta make it go away. We're fucking howling, me and her. And there's a pothole filled with water. And I'll never forget, he bent over and took the water and started coming on his face.
That's
He
God.
started splashing the water on his face. And he kept saying, I still hear the sirens. And we're like, listen, knock it off. There's no fucking sirens. And after about another block of getting towards it, he just took off and ran off. Yeah, the next day we saw him, like, that was fucked up. He goes, I went home. I can hear the sirens. Oh my God. Well, yeah. That is the best when you take somebody. When he knelt down on Kennedy Boulevard and splashed water on his face. From the pothole, I nearly fight. It was right across from Fairview fucking Diner. Me and Joy, and then there was a little hill, so all the water ran into that pothole. There was a couple inches of water when he bent. The street was still wet. But dog, when he bent over and splashed water on his face, that was the killer right there.
I wonder if there's like increase in like mental institution in that acid from this joke.
Oh, just like the end of the joke. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, acid was like a $6. People were always like, acid was more popular on you know, for $6, you might fucking die, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what was gonna happen with acid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the thing. That's what I loved about it. It was like, and people would always complain like this acid's no good. Like it was $6 fucking, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was $3. Yeah, you're lucky you're not dead. You're lucky you're not dead. We had this boy in Barry shirts. And he would, this dude, he took a hit too hard. Had a both times. He might have taken like 10 or 20 hits one time. And he would start to keep an extra shirt with him, right? And change his shirt when he was tripping. And then eventually it was like 2 shirts and in a bag, 2 shirts, 3 shirts. He was just sweating. Oh, just no, not even sweating, just switching shirts, bro. So you'd be hanging out with him. He'd leave the room and he'd come back in a different shirt. And so then if you were on acid with him and you didn't know he did that shit, you didn't know he just had this kind of little psychosis thing he was going through. He just switching shirts, just fucking. So then every 40 minutes, he'd have on a different colored shirt. So if you were a new person, you didn't know. You'd be like, what the fuck, man? You'd think you were tripping even harder. Dude, we had time, and I remember bad acid would come through town, and like everybody would start acting a certain way. People would start, you know, I remember one time people wore like a bunch of like kind of, you know, Grateful Dead type of stuff. People wore vests. They'd have like a bad batch of acid would come through. Next, you know, half the town's wearing fucking vests. You know, women are gelling their hair down. I remember one time, dude, they had this one dude at this party, and he apparently had taken a bunch of acid. He put it in his mouth, and for, you know, $4, whatever, he would like spit into your mouth like a hit of acid.
Why would you do something like that? That's disgusting.
But there wasn't anything else to do.
So I'm gonna let some fucking strangers spit acid in my mouth. For $4. I can put the acid in my mouth for free.
But we didn't have it.
Oh, you didn't have the $4.
We had the $4, we didn't have the acid. He had it inside of his system. But for $4 are in his, he put it in his mouth, and then for $4 he fucking fired it into you. So next thing you know, bro, we spent about $36. We're fired up, dude, at this dude's party. This dude, I'll tell you, this dude, Icy Mike, right? So this dude used to get ice from anywhere. Like he would get water, and he had like a nice freezer. His family had one of those. You ever go downstairs in like some people's house and they keep meat in like an extra freezer? Like they don't want you stealing their meat, so they put it in like a special freezer down in the basement. Or the freezer has like a flat top. It has like a door on the top, and you open it like that. And the whole thing's a freezer. There's no refrigerator. You know what I'm talking about? Like a big freezer. Yeah. So these people had, this dude, Icy Mike, would get water from different places. Fucking local water, fancy Lake Mead, Lake Pontchartrain, Mississippi River, freeze it. And then people come over and eat the ice in the summer. We'd go in there and eat ice. He had water from everywhere. He had water from Ireland, France, Lake Powell. You know what I'm saying? So you go by Icy Mike's and fucking have a piece of ice. You break you off a fucking chunk of ice. Everybody's sitting having ice from other places. It's kind of.
Are you sure this wasn't? He just didn't write it on the bottle. I was off from his faucet.
Oh no, you could taste it from different places, man. Some of it was brackish. Some of the shit was fucking, Iceland.
Some of the Icy Mike gets the fucking water from
different places, man.
He went himself.
Oh, maybe his family went. I think his dad did some kind of traveling work.
He thought he brought back gallons of fucking water. You lost your goddamn mind.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no other way
I
you
got tricked.
Nuh-uh, there's no way you could have gotten these flavors in this water.
What fucking flavors did they did this? Remember when Penn and Teller did the show called Bullshit?
Yeah.
10 years ago in this fucking town, in Beverly Hills, there was a water bar. We each went in. They would drink fresh waters, different curated waters.
Sounds good.
So one day, fucking Penn and Teller went in there, and they took the hose from the back, and they gave people that hose water. And they asked them what they thought. And you should have seen my people making assholes out of themselves. Wow. This water is nutty, it's tasty. And they would give 3 glasses of the same water. And these fucking morons.
Dude, this guy wasn't smart enough to do that, though.
Yes, he did. He tricked you motherfuckers. But he had no proof. Guys from around the world, what do you do? Send me a gallon of water. Who the fuck are you going to call?
All right, we loved it. It was good, man.
You water from the fucking neighborhood like a nigga put on his face. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you what happened.
Are you fucking crazy?
Bro, it was exotic shit, man. If you could see the bottles and stuff, and he had it like in the, we get the trays of it and break everybody off a fucking cube. We'd all be sitting there having something.
What's up, you little bitch? Mike the Kite here, a.k.a. Rabbi Rothschild. How you living? We're in our carousel of creators. We're taking a look at the biggest creators on Kick. We're going to go to IRL Just Chatting. Kick Clips. What up? Kick IRL News. Really great idea here. Oh, this stupid bitch. Is this that fucking cunt who's like, hey, I go in at work at 10 and leave at 2? Boo-hoo. I think so. All right. Well, Kick Clips, maybe I'll get on there someday. Psych, never. About me, I'm an editor for Kick Creators. On this channel, I recap daily what happened on Kick in the world of IRL. Dog, I can tell you what happened. Rabbi spammed everyone and nothing else happened. That's what happened. Yo, dog, let's take a look at your shit. Hey, dog, no, I don't want to report you. Stupid bullshit. Dog, I just want to see your shit. Okay, if you need to contact us, tweet Kick Clips. Schedule. It should be all about Rabbi 24/7. You can donate if you have a YouTube, a Rumble, a Twitter, a TikTok. Very cool. Then I mentioned Discord. Boom, jugular.
But the food was out of the
Kick Clips, Clipper Squad. Hey everybody, you guys know that Tim Cook sucks cock? You didn't know it. Now you do. Check this out. Check out this move. I've never seen anything so athletic in my life. This motherfucker is the most agile of fucking rabbis. Motherfucker's flexible like a motherfucker. Hurry the fuck up. What the fuck? Alright, welcome room. Hey everybody. My name's Rabbi. Hey, look at all your shit. Really nice. Very, very
You can't
nice.
even get mugged, you know.
All right. You want to see anything else?
People on at night.
I would like
three in
to
the
see
morning.
your Twitter.
It's very select. The streets are empty.
Very nice.
I'm closing the
And I'd
bar.
also like to see
Taking the fucking
your
bridge
YouTube.
over. Yeah, the tunnel over. Just like going.
content.
Whatever.
And I would
Let's
also
go get a brown
like to
bag of
TikTok.
beer. It's so fucking cool. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm checking
Yeah,
out
we got
TikTok.
job tomorrow.
Yeah, we got TikTok. So, Rabbi Rothschild.
Let's go to the
So-
city, pick up the 20. 4 for the toll. We got a 6-pack.
So that's Kid Clips. Kid Clips has declared Rabbi Rothschild to go. Everyone's declared Rabbi Rothschild to go. Rabbi Rothschild will now do his best to do a goat impression. There used to be this thing on fucking Saturday Night Live called Goat Boy that Jim Brewer used to do. And it was like, anyway, that's my Goat Boy. Shout out to Rabbi. Shout out to Jim Brewer. Shout out to Kid Clips. Shout out to Goat Boy. Stay black.
I was with this girl, and I was so drunk, bro. She was driving us, and I had to puke so bad. I just took my hat off my head, filled it, just vomited right into it. Right? Just threw it right out the window, just kept talking to her like nothing had happened. Dude, another time, this dude, my buddy Billy Conforto,
Billy Conforto, rest in peace.
drove into an
Embankment.
but he used to do pills and everything, and we were bus boys together. We were co-bus boys.
Co-bus
Even
boys.
though he was about 35 or 40, you know.
What's
He looked like Don Flamenco, you know who that is from Mike Tyson's Punch Out? The little Italian guy. And he's like, he looked like that guy, but without the roses and about an extra 20 pounds, and he was also homosexual. But he gave me some pills, you know, gave me some somas one night or something. I think tried to maybe take advantage of me. I don't remember. That's the good thing about pills is, you know what I'm saying? If you did get molested, you don't really have to remember it. But I remember this girl, this hot chick that I knew was at this bar we ended up at, and I was like, I need to ride home. I mean, I sat in my passenger seat. She drove us home. While she's driving, I vomited all over, right? And the only thing I remember is we made plans to go to church the next morning. So in the morning, I come out of my house, I have no clue how I got home, I opened the car door, and there's vomit everywhere except like in the shape of this woman right on the front car seat. And I went over to church, and she was there, and she looked at me like I was the devil himself.
You blocked on this poor girl.
Yeah, she was a sweet girl too, man. And she has children now because I've seen on Instagram she has some children.
You still follow her?
Yeah, I still kind of peep at her shit sometimes, dude. But I miss the old day, man. I miss doing acid.
You miss doing drugs. Do you? Because your mind.
One of my daughter's roommates.
You know, there was a time where
California, they actually
if I didn't have coke, there's no
spent the
reason.
weekend
Yeah.
off and on with them.
I'm not
Their
going to
daughter
that
also
bar.
graduated.
If I'm not smart.
They
Yeah,
kept
there's no
talking
reason.
about
Like,
what's
I equivalent.
on the show
I equivalent.
because they listen
It was the
to
equivalent, like,
especially if they're making
if I didn't have coke, I couldn't have fun. That was it.
Yeah.
The ages of 18 to 25. Not two. I didn't have, so that was my fun. I didn't want to go to the movies. I wanted to go to the park. I don't want to see nothing. You know, so once I stopped smoking coke, that whole world disappeared. Which I wanted gone anyway. That was the part I didn't like about the drugs.
Yeah, it's a dirty world after a
It's a
while.
dirty world after a while.
So you up late with a bunch of creeps.
I didn't like that anymore. Like at the end, the last 5 or 6 years, I snorted by myself.
Yeah, that's all.
If you were a girl, I knew you were going to give it up. Like there was no, before you went up into my cave, it was your cave. I'm letting you know right now, like you have this coke, I'm going to eat your asshole later.
Yeah.
I would let them know. I don't get, that's the only way. And I would, and if they would start irritating me, then I'd fucking get pissed.
Yeah,
If they wouldn't be worth the blowjob because they would drive me fucking crazy all fucking night. I'd rather hang out by myself because people drove me crazy.
yeah, maybe that's how I think I got, man. That's why
I was very antisocial.
Yeah, I got
very antisocial. I was social for what was necessary.
Yes.
But when it came to that shit, and it's still like that. Like I still have,
Right, because you have that thing in you that was never going to change.
That was never going to change.
The coke was just a side effect of, you know, a progression of that feeling or whatever that was. You know, because cocaine allows you to be by yourself. You're like, oh, it gives your brain a quick reason. Oh, I got to go do this by myself. Anyway, that's what it did for me
That's what
anyway.
it did for me too. Like now I have fun. Like, you know,
Yeah.
It took me 2 or 3 years after the coke to even have, like, when I first got into comedy, it was a new thing for me. Like I fell in love.
Wow.
It was my wife. Like that was it. And the road, that road life, you just meet girls.
Oh, road's fun, man.
And they know what time it is.
Yeah.
They take you back this piece of ass, and I'm leaving in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And communication is zero. Ain't nobody falling
Yeah.
out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell nobody. We'll do a couple dirty things. And I'll leave town.
Yeah.
Never see each other again.
Look at some fat ankles hanging out of the bed sheet when I'm out of town. Right.
I loved comedy so much. I didn't want anybody. I was having a great time sleeping in that car. I was having a great time some nights sleeping in a Motel 6. And some nights sleeping at a fucking Hilton. You didn't know until you got there. You know, this week we stayed at the condo in Denver. That's his introduction.
Like a luxury, bro. Really taking it easy, dude.
Every day he goes to the condo in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And they got sperm on the sheets.
Wait till you get out there.
You know, like I said, you know, I got Lee, for you to make that level in your life jump, there's got to be a little suffering. You got to do a little something somewhere along the line.
You're gonna have to get, yeah, you're gonna have to
So
suffer.
that's what takes you to the next level. You being at home comfortable, thinking that your world is never going to break apart. You never know what it is to fall in love with something, and that nothing means nothing.
You gotta get attacked somewhere.
You have no idea what it's like to fall in love with comedy, with nothing means nothing. Your mother, your father,
Nothing, bro.
your car is your best friend,
Can't even see.
and your notebook next to you.
Yeah.
Your computer, your clothes are hanging in the back, your trunk's got a spare tire, a cup in the trunk, a blanket, a fucking knapsack, you got a stove back there, you got a P.O. box, and you got a page. You don't even call people no more. Everything's done on the computer. You know what that life is? To have zero money in the bank and just depend on your comedy?
Yeah.
It's a fucking adventure. And that's what life is. Lee.
Yeah. You gotta get out there, bro.
It's
Oh, it sounds like a blast. It sounds like, other than being like completely broke. Like honestly, that's the scary part about this. It's not. I know like it
lets you know, because for years I thought you weren't anything until you have money.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I was really under the impression society forces you to believe that you're nobody if you don't have all those things. And guess what? When I fell in love with comedy, I didn't want those things. I didn't need it. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
You got a new currency, man.
28 fucking years. All I wanted was to sell drugs and be a kingpin, be that guy that would go to a bar and buy Dom Perignon. And by the age of 31, when I got divorced, I didn't even want to make a salary.
Yeah.
I wanted to live off the fat of the land. I wanted to pay for my sins.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, it was great not having credit cards. Like, I went from having every credit card to having none.
Yeah.
Everything was done by cash. You know that Gilbert Escobar has a good joke about, you know, he does an imitation of that dude. If you're a Mexican, you can't cash your checks. You know, you're a Mexican and you cash your checks at the liquor store.
Yeah.
That was me. I cashed my checks on Good Day in Hollywood. From $15 ones to $60 ones. And they were all special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're running that, yeah, moment to moment.
and that's what happens to people. They don't know that side of the coin. So when they come here and there's a little disappointment, I'm going to become a director or a producer.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm going to shoot commercials. Go shoot
Yourself, that's what I say.
You never understood. You never forced yourself
Yeah.
into that next level of your life.
You never been
Life's
there.
not going to force yourself into that. You have to force yourself. I accepted it. I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I worry now that somehow I feel like one of my biggest fears is getting too comfortable. Sometimes one of my biggest fears is getting comfortable.
No, you never get comfortable. Like, that's what else his whole life taught me. Then it's 7 days away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about watching TV. I don't know about it anyway. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
This was the life that I chose.
Yeah.
And people still get mad at me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. You know, people still, till 27 years later, do not comprehend that I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That now I give a fuck a little bit more because of my family.
But you got that family.
I'm not missing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, It took my brother 10 years to realize I was never going to visit him in Comic-Con and say, hey, oh, he held on every year. He came out here. Come on down. They're going to love you. You got a booth. He didn't believe me. Wow. He don't come to him. Wow. It took me 10 years. He thought, I tell you, I don't have 4 hours to drive to San Diego. I could have an audition tomorrow, and I'm wasting my time dressed up with a bunch of people looking like superheroes.
Yeah.
I'm here for business. I didn't come out here to fucking go to the beach or to roller skate. And those are the people that fail, and then they bitch at you. They get mad at you because there was too much of a good time. There's no good time. There's no good time.
It's a lot of work, man.
It took me 10 years. It took me I was 31 to realize there's no good time. Whatever 1995 was, I was, 32. Wow. There's no more good time. I'm going to 54 close.
Yeah.
That was it. It was Tony Bennett, cocksucker.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes. Yeah, I think about that sometimes, man.
And then people complain when their life doesn't work out, but they didn't sacrifice.
I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks.
You think that ice was fake, man?
Fuck yeah. Don't worry about it. Man, it's just what we grew on his childhood, I think. No, he took you away for the day like a drug. He made you think you were in Morocco. And you had fucking water from Michigan, that Flint water.
Somebody who will
Oh, man, we had some shit from Lake Powell one time that was fucking
as you used to do with me.
pretty hardy.
Who'll leave you to
I miss those
learn
days, man.
that misery loves company.
That good acid.
LSD.
Yo, I miss that.
I miss it and I don't miss it. I miss it and I don't miss it. I do not ever want to be in that world again, man. Ever.
Do you feel like you made the, but you probably have a feeling you feel like you made the most out of that time. That you got the most out of that time.
It started when I was 16 and ended when I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
That was it. I had ups and downs. I went to prison. And it was all that drama. Now I see when people have problems. It takes me just a little while to figure out why they have problems.
Yeah.
It's a drug. It's a drug.
Yeah.
And you did the right thing. When you look at all the famous comics and look at the ones that fucked around with drugs. Didn't have good to nobody.
Yeah.
Fire, the Kelson, the Mitch Hedbergs. Doesn't get good. Mitch Hedberg was on another level, man. Look, I saw that motherfucker on another level, really. Look, I was here when they showed. Look, I was here when they closed the Improv on a Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
To showcase Mitch Hedberg. Monday was for fucking writers and producers, and Tuesday was for show writers. Wow. Like, that's the strength of Mitch Hedberg.
But they don't even do like that shit anymore.
Like when Mitch Hedberg died, I was furious that day. I still remember like cursing him to somebody like that dumb motherfucker. Wow. And like a year later, I had to call that person. But I was just angry because people die to get to that level.
Yeah.
I love Mitch. I didn't talk to Mitch probably the last couple of years of his life. I didn't really see him. I didn't see him. He was living on the road, the fucking trailer with the girl. God bless his soul.
Yeah, when you get bent up, you're not spending time with your friends. You're not spending time with your loved ones.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're fucked up, whenever you're really getting fucked up, like him, I'm sure, you're not hanging out with your buddies, your sister. You know what I'm saying? You hang out with other people that are partying.
It's funny. There was a time where I thought maybe someday, with the grace of God, I could get Eddie Murphy to, and I'd be doing coke and have my entourage. That's not why I want.
Yeah.
I don't like the entourages or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't. I've always been only fucking. I love it.
Yeah.
I love doing what I do. I enjoy it. I'm really happy that I got to find. Like, how happy are you that you got to find what you're going to do the rest of your life? We're all very uncertain.
Yeah.
I knew when I thought about getting a job in New York, like a friend once said to me, listen, I can still get you like a runner job. You have to cover up the felony and everything. And I thought about it for a while. I'm like,
fell for this
I went to
idea
that.
that smart
Yeah,
I thought I
people
wanted
need
to do it.
necessary tools to help
I
their
really
kids
thought it was adventurous.
make friends, get
But
schoolwork
once I
done.
heard the comedy lifestyle, and I read the books, and I did the,
Specifically because of the impact that
just that gift of not knowing, just knowing I'm gonna pick up $50.
Right.
Yeah, to cover my hotel, but guess what? Today I'm doing what I love doing. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna get a job that you hate, and then meet a girl, you're gonna marry her, you're both gonna get fucking fat, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna start
What's up,
owning money, and
cocksuckers?
now your job.
This is Rabbi
You gotta
Rothschild.
work 6 days a week.
I want you to know the
You
greatest
make
thing
that
ever.
fucking nothing, and guess what
You didn't know that.
Today you just die from
Get with the
fucking
program.
stress.
Here we go.
One day you just
Next
die
up,
from the fucking stress.
on Rabbi's Carousel Creators, we have
How many come back?
a flax
I
light.
always look at them.
You
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Look
at you with your cat here.
Like the housing market.
I'm banned already. I'm actually like
Things in different situations. Let's see, I don't know if it's one time with bad
from
eyes.
my
I got
account
one
that's currently logged in, so I can't fuck up your shit. But I just wanted you to know that I really wish I could fuck up your shit right now.
Just out luxurious offices. I'm not one of those guys.
I
I
would
drive a
just
fucking
take a
suit.
big massive shit on
But I
it.
was looking at
I want you to know that I really love you. I'm
I'm
going over here. Now look at this. This is how this is how just a train killer does this. On the prowl of the Serengeti. I'm over here just boom. I take a look and I look at your about and I go right for the Discord.
It doesn't matter what the
And
fuck
then I
you
just
drive.
start bitching
I
about
sat that night
it
on
not
the
working.
day before the
And then I look at your other
I
shit.
went to Dan Tanner's and I sat out there and watched the people
And
drive and what they were
a
pulling
flashlight
up.
that's tight.
And I pulled up with a white fucking
We got
Sylvia
Instagram
Rothschild.
here.
Yeah.
And people were
Look at
looking
you.
me, you know what,
Just
man?
kicking
That
it.
makes me
Gang,
happy.
gang, dog.
I don't live for nobody.
Flaxy.
I don't drive a BMW.
Cool, dog.
Yeah.
It's such a great thing that I let
But
go.
that's cool.
That's what comedy did
Whatever
for
you
me.
want to be, baby.
It made me
Whatever you
feel
want to
that
be.
thing.
But let's make sure I'm
Money
not seeing
made
this.
you. Money doesn't make you
A flax light.
shit for you.
A bro we
Money don't
beat.
do shit for you.
Oh, yeah,
At the
that
end of
is
the fucking day, when you realize that
definitely
money don't
is.
do shit for you, your life changes.
Really, yeah.
completely. Your
I have
mood
bad
and
vision.
your day is created by
Right.
you.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
I
love that. I love that.
It's the fucking truth.
Why?
I felt good without money, and I felt good with money.
Far away picture from
I
my
felt
face.
good in both
Look how far
aspects.
away my
Because
face.
sometimes without money, I'm
Look how
telling you,
thick my
I'm
glasses
tough times, though. I'm in Milwaukee,
I got
Wisconsin.
like laser
Smells
vision
like
at this
foot
point.
ass.
Mhm.
I just
But
had
not
Chinese
in a good
lunch.
way.
Mm.
Why?
And
Because
the waitress is getting
I wanna be
half
able
bread,
to
felt tonight, and I still don't have
read
10
your
bucks
shit
left
and
over
see
for
your
tomorrow
stuff
to get a sandwich
with
at fucking
beautiful
Subway.
vision, but I can't.
I
I'm
sit there and
fucking
watch
legally
TV all
blind
day
right
and I
now,
fucking
trying to
suck
find
jokes.
where you are.
But at
And a
least
flashlight is right
not
here.
doing something I didn't
So,
wanna fucking do.
Here we have a
Right.
flashlight.
Towards the end,
See,
when I saw the cars.
I'm cool because, like, it looks like in the other picture you have really long hair, and this one you have a hat on. So
I just,
What kind of cars do y'all sell?
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
that's your.
Eagle, Subaru, used car like Jeeps. I got fired from every job. You know why? Because I was just there for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And a flashlight is gonna be like, dog,
Yeah.
you really fucking thought that I had a link to somebody else on my fucking profile, and I honestly thought it might
I
be the
took
wrong
a
link.
$250 salary a week.
But now I see
So they
that
do
it
that
is
for
you.
90 days until they fire
You're-
me. I was very happy with the $250.
I'm glad that you passed my.
My cause was comedy.
Really? Yeah.
The cruise.
I want to make sure that you are really you on your fucking social media. This is the test. And you're passing.
Marketing job.
All right, you're not fully through though. Why? You're gonna go with your other shit.
Anywhere from 12 to 18 an hour, dog.
Dude, check this out. Check this out. You want to see something hot?
It's up to you.
It's all of this. Here's your about. You're flat. You're Jordan, but online, everyone knows you're flat. You've been shooting since 2016, diving into gaming, a bit of gambling,
You guys
and
are both
occasionally
young.
bringing rare
20 years
items.
ago, the cigar business got hot in this country.
Oh, I really like your pictures.
Took a cigar and smoked it on Vanity magazine or some fucking
Very, very cool.
So you go to bars and women will be smoking
No.
cigars. Oh,
It's hilarious,
It was
dude.
terrible in Hollywood.
Nope.
Women smoking cigars.
I'd love to see some big tits with a fucking
Dog.
cigar ash on them, bro.
Oh, they all had them. All of them.
Shout
All
out
of them were
to
smoking cigars. So the hot thing was when you went to a bodega in
Instagram.
Harlem,
Yeah.
you could buy a cigar. They would have a humidor.
Am I wrong
fake
here? Do you
humidor.
have long hair?
So I would sell you the whole package for $300.
It isn't you, motherfucker!
Like $1.25. I can negotiate. I can do it for $275.
I knew it.
if I want.
God damn it.
I'll make a yardstick. I can sell 3 of those fucking days,
Waxy.
and go home. And you're not knowing. That's the side
Damn
of
you.
reality that you have to understand is not knowing.
All right, well,
Yeah, I guess there were times like that
Maybe.
for sure. You know,
Maybe.
where it's like, I guess there were times where I felt like,
Anyway.
fuck, is this the thing for
Waxy,
me?
I love you.
And those are the
I love
moments I think
myself.
when this
Kick
continues
rules.
to shoot
My
you,
boss
you know?
rules.
But the first 7 years, of this
Everything
shit,
rules.
it's
Stay
everything
black.
else. You're doubting yourself the whole time.
Yes.
It's that little sign you get for trying. You get a little sign for trying. Every 90 days, you get a little like a reward for sticking with it.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you've been doing it for 3 years. The next thing you know, you've been doing it for 4 years. The next thing you know, you're doing it for 7 years. Now, guess what? Now you're at a crossroads in your life. It doesn't matter anything you're doing at 7 years.
Yeah.
Either you're going to continue to do it or you're going to dive into it. And at the 7-year mark, you're pretty much co-headlining or feature,
Yeah.
you know, and now you have to make a move for it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
crazy
the
part.
craziest part. Leaving Boston, leaving Chicago, leaving Indiana, leaving those other cities to go to New York, to showcase cities. And, you know, do you watch Crashing? This week was an interesting show. Like, I watched Crashing. I watch every episode. And I can't tell you that I don't like every episode. Like, not every episode is my favorite. But this season, it's really picked up. Last week, it was about Artie. About who confronted Artie about his drug problem, trying to help Artie out. This week, it was about when the comic dates a girl. But it was very interesting. That's how you know it was written by a comic. A comic dates another female comic. They start dating. They start fucking. You both go to the same open mics. You write together. It's like a faggy fucking dumb shit that's stupid. Don't date a female fucking comic. You want to fuck them in the ass, fuck them in the ass, and move on. But do not date a comic because at one point somebody gets successful. And that's where the tension starts. So they both go to NACA. It's a very good episode. This is something that if you're a young comic, listen to this. This is a very good episode. And you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So they get the NACA. For those who don't know what NACA is, it's a convention that you go to. There's a bunch of colleges there.
It's the worst.
And you get on stage, and a bunch of colleges bid for you.
I bombed at that.
And sometimes you bond because you were yourself.
Yes.
So what happens is they get the NACA, him and her go downstairs, and they get an orientation. By the way, you can't talk about rape, this, that, the
Hair loss, anything. Diabetes.
So she went up the first night and did her fucking act. And she said that she went to college and got roofied and raped. And they call it roofing. Like how can you give something that cute or fucking something that bad a cute name?
Right.
Roofing. She sold, you know what I'm saying? Like she did her act. Right. And then they show her standing out there by herself. Nobody's talking to her. And then Maria Villasenor from Silent Line was there, and she went up there and did impersonations. She was getting people, and she was giving away buttons. So, what's his name? He's home, was sitting there, he's watching all this. And he goes, wait a second. So he ran across the street to a gas station to look for something to give away after the show so people would stop by him. And it said, the shirt said, gas it up. So he went back and signed. He bought a bunch of shirts for $2 a piece. And he signed them. And he wrote a joke about the shirt. So he went out there, he watched what was working, and he did it. He didn't do his act. You know what I'm saying? Like he watched what was working. Hi guys, college kids, you know. Remember guys cut duct tape and the kids are laughing, and he was doing material that college kids laugh at.
Right.
And
I didn't know.
and then afterward, he wrote a joke about he did an Arnold Schwarzenegger. He ended with an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Yeah, he says, "Guys, it up." And afterward, he got like 6, 8 colleges. People loved him. He did great. And in the room, she confronted him. And she goes, "I fucking don't date the guy that took a dump on fucking stage tonight." And what it means is that a lot of comics come here. Bro, I know 20 comics I saw on the road. And I'm like, these motherfuckers gonna be stars. But they move down life and they take advice from their agent.
Yeah.
And they start writing material to sell a TV show instead of writing material that comes from their heart, what they really, really say. Because what comedy is your world colliding with another world. How you live in it. That's it. How you see it. That's what comedy is. How I collide with the world. You know what I'm saying? There's a stop sign. You either can stop or you can fucking go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
To be a comic, you need that little je ne sais quoi of rebel. There's got to be a
Yeah, you gotta have that touch.
There's got to be a little original rebellion in you.
Little wiggle, little free wiggle.
It was a great episode because she told me, you played for them. You didn't do your
And
own.
what did he say?
That he broke, and this is a Korean movie, and blah, 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 which a lot of people haven't done. Colleges, they do great. Colleges pay great. It's a great living. Like I said, you have to really change your act. It's like being an actor on a ship. I have nothing against it. It's a fucking living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, no.
The ship I could do, but I couldn't. I remember going to NACA in Nashville, and I ate it, bro. But I did my one college. I did my shit. I booked a couple of them.
Did you like do it?
No, I didn't like it.
Let me get some shout outs real quick. My man D from Colorado who showed up at 22 pounds. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you, John E. McClain. Rocker Jeff, you bad motherfucker. Brian Allen. Christopher Merriman. Jimbo Slice. Benzo. Omar Rodriguez. And my man Jack Shipway. And I really want to give a shout out to Denver for fucking coming out and supporting. That meant the world to me, guys. They were great shows. Lee went up on Saturday night.
How'd you feel, Lee?
Oh my god, it was amazing.
That's awesome.
It was just crazy being on that, because I've heard about that stage for years, and then yeah, I know Rogan filmed a special there, and it was crazy. It was an amazing experience.
That's
And
awesome.
then like, it was just because I know I'm very lucky with the audience that they're going up in front of. Like the reaction I'm getting isn't for what I'm saying necessarily.
Yeah, they're excited to see you, though. But you've earned that, you know. They're excited to see you. Yeah, you got me in that club, man. The one out there. Thank you.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
It's a great club.
Yeah.
It's been there for fucking since I started, and it was there 10 years before I started.
Wow.
And she does a great job with the club. If you look at the lineup when you're there, it's a great variety. Did you notice something differently this weekend?
Well, I noticed like the opener and the host change, which is weird. I've never seen that before.
Did you notice about the feature and the host?
They were all very good.
And
Diverse.
They were from the area. They were younger.
they were clean.
Really?
She knows.
Oh.
See, people think that I want a guy in front of me cursing.
Right.
She knows that already. She understands that. Wendy is a fucking genius. Where other people, that's why you have to bring a feature or something. You know, there's just a bunch of clubs that they pair you up with their favorites
Yeah.
because they're dirty. And now the people hear 3 comics saying fuck.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Wendy's a genius. You
I
understand?
didn't
That's
hear
why I
that.
don't want to do dirty shit.
Right.
Because I'm the headline after 10 comics going up there and being dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a work, man.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So she's brilliant. You didn't catch that.
No, I didn't see them.
They didn't even say fuck. That's why the audiences were so good. Because she's brilliant. She knows how to book a fucking room.
You're gonna burn them out before.
And she puts heat in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the scariest rooms in the country because those guys are headliners that are in town. Like, a lot of times, you know, when I was opening up down there, like when I first started going down there, you went down there on a Thursday. Ooh, you gotta follow. You gotta follow Todd Jordan, Rick Kearns, Lori Callahan. They're all headliners. They're all headliners. Yeah, it is. And you're going down there as the headliner going, dog, I'm working double quick.
Yeah.
I'm working
I
double
hated
quick.
that, man. That was but that put you on the spot. I mean, I had weekends. I had a weekend in Missouri one time where it was like, fuck, this feature is better than me. And I got to step my game up. You know, he got busted for murder actually a few years ago, though. So
Did he
he
really?
really did. Yeah. But
You know when you're special, cuz when you hear it, when you do it.
trying to get Netflix supposed to come out and see me in a couple of weeks. So we're trying to find a date right now to do that. And if they, you know, if they're interested, then I'll go from there. And if not, then maybe I'll make one myself. You know, or do something. You know, where I'm learning my own shit. So, I'm excited about that, but I'm hopeful. Right now, I'm just trying to be hopeful and wake up each day and
You work hard.
try to be hopeful. Yeah.
Funny, you're a sweet guy.
Thanks, man.
You forced yourself to the next level by getting clean. It wasn't like you fell off the stage.
Right.
It was something you recognized that needed to be done. When I used to get hot dog, I would go pee and I would look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like the last
Oh,
10 years,
wow.
I would not look at myself in the mirror because I was so ashamed of what I was doing.
Man, that's crazy. I can totally.
Yeah, I would not make eye contact with the fucking mirror.
Yeah.
So, I recently had a guest on here, and I was under the impression that he was sober. And at one point, he went to the bathroom and did a blast. And I was really disappointed because I know as a comic, you can get so far with drugs.
Yeah.
But to take it to that level where you want to, it's better to be conscious of your surroundings and know what's going on. You want to smoke a joint? You want to drink on Heineken? That's great. But you're watching your audiences, you're watching the people that are coming to the shows, you're watching 1,000 things.
Yeah.
You don't really have time to get fucked up when you want to take it to that. And this could be in any occupation. Yeah, it's going to work for a while. Everything's done. Yeah, it always starts off great. It always starts off great.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for weed. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my baby.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for this fucking podcast. I'm grateful for the people that come to the show.
Amen.
But I gotta tell you something. I'm grateful for not doing that shit no more at all. I'm really grateful. And I'm a loser. I've been until I was 44. At least you stopped at 32. I could not imagine the day I would be clean. And then I saw the Ray Charles thing, the movie Ray, and I'm like, that motherfucker down. I can't do coke from 61.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I can't
scary.
do coke from 61. Where am I gonna go? What are you gonna do? So
My biggest fear is, some chick with a nice butthole and an 8-ball shows up, and that's what fucking spins you out. You know? That's my biggest fear.
No, you're gonna look at it and see it for what it is. It's a different playing field now, and you see it for what it is. You know what, man? There's nothing in the fucking world I want to do than get an 8-ball and stick it in Kate's asshole and suck it out of there with a fucking straw.
Oh, yeah.
Kate is as beautiful as they come, as sexy as they come. I know she's all in.
Oh, I'll suck my dick if she'll watch.
What would I gain by it? I'd lose a friend.
Yeah.
She's an ally. What would I gain by it? You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna smoke coke with anybody, Kate would probably push me over the top. She let me smoke mine off her asshole.
Yeah.
I would be all in. But at this point in the game, I can't go back. I made a promise. I made a man promise. I didn't make a promise to a woman. I didn't make a promise to my father. I didn't make a promise to anybody. I made a promise to the universe, and it paid me back.
Yeah.
It paid me
Yeah,
back.
that's what I think too.
That's my promise. Nobody had to watch me. I didn't have to go to no meetings. I didn't have to do anything. I made a promise to myself as the man that this is what we're doing from now on. No exception.
Yeah, that's it.
What happens, who, where, when, and that makes your life a lot easier. Listen, that was my world. With snorting coke and eating pussy and getting dirty and coming on your face and your tits.
Yeah.
You sucking my balls and you putting them in your dick ass and then putting them in your mouth. That was my world. That I'm an ugly dude. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have time to date. I was not the dating type that was going to take you out for 4 dates and then go.
Yeah.
Everybody I met was on a fucking whim. Let's do this shit. Let's do well and let's get fucking evil.
Let's forget what happens.
Oh,
Stealing each other's shit, dude. One night I remember being with this girl and this dude. We're all in the same room, and we all stole each other's fucking shit. And so we're all sitting there with each other's like money, pocketbook, purse. Dude took a purse. I took dude's wallet. She took my wallet, right? And all of us are fucking looking for our shit and also trying not to let the other person know that we stole their shit. And finally, it just became like, fuck.
Did you fuck anybody?
Huh? I didn't fuck anybody, dude.
They steal your shit.
We just eventually she said, look, I'm fucked up and I took this. She got so high. And then dude's like, and I took this. And then I had the fucking last piece, his wallet. And I set it out there and I was like, man, we all stole each other's shit.
This icy Mike, who do you know? Who are these people that you hang out with and shit stealing your wallet when you get high on that?
Dude, that's bro. I'll tell you one more thing I'll tell you about Icy Mike. This dude, so when acid came through our town, we got a lot of bad acid. You know, I think people would sell, because sometimes acid comes through, you don't know what it is, you don't know who made it. It's $6. It was $6 for a hit. You know, you're gonna be out of, you're gonna be out of it for 4 to 8 hours. So this guy, Mike, got bad on some acid, him and his buddy, and then one time his family ended up getting into like livestock, killing big animals, nothing small, horses, heifers, stuff like that. And he gave a bunch of like kind of no-dos or something to some of these animals because they would get them to shit more. And so there was one time where he had like 3 animals all shitting at the same time, right? Yeah, big animals.
Why did he want them to shit?
It was like not a show, but it was like not a performance, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let's watch them shit, Sure. And I went over there one time, dude, and everybody was eating acid, and we probably watched these cows shit for maybe 15 minutes straight. Like nothing you've ever seen, man.
I don't think I want to see that, to be honest.
Yeah, you say that.
What did the poop look like coming out when you're on acid?
It looked like poop, man. But it was just almost seemed magical that you could get all 3 of them to do it at once. And that's the kind of shit that took me to another level, man. Dude, we had this other girl one time, Charlotte, biggest girl we knew. So biggest girl we'd ever met. And she ate some acid one time and got locked in this room. And people kept kind of dripping kind of warm water on her all night, bro. Fucked up.
Hey, douchebag.
Those are the things I miss. Cooked a pizza
All
on
right,
fire once.
so next up,
we
have
fucking
Kick
invisible animals and shit
Carousel
in the
for
woods.
creators. We
Yeah,
have
fun, man. Joy.
Nah.
Crazy friend.
You want to see me create an
Look
account?
at joy, man. That's why you're crazy as a comic. And that's what makes you a good comic. That's what makes you a good comic, guys.
I miss it.
Oh, yeah, I'm missing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably not
Yeah, I'm
missing.
missing it.
Right.
I thought
That's the
about
truth.
it, right? Sometimes I said to myself, well, why couldn't I have control like regular people and just do one line?
Yeah.
You know what, man? Nobody
God,
does
I
one line.
hate myself.
It always ends bad. It always gonna end bad.
Yeah.
You want to take a Viking one night, you want to take a Xanax and that boy, man, that shit. That's probably gonna tear that. It's
I mean,
gonna
this is how I do it. This is how I do it.
do I really need an Oxycontin in my fucking life?
Yeah, fucking Tim Cook could figure out that this fucking app, his fucking copy and paste on his goddamn operating system sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking safe with the reefer, bro. I don't miss tech.
It doesn't always
I
fucking
miss,
save.
I don't have no regrets though. I'll tell you that much. At this point, I had a good time. Fuck it. It happened. There's nothing I can do to take it back. Whether it's time, whether it was anything bad I did,
You know,
or anything good I did, there's nothing I can do to take it back.
let's fucking do it.
That's it. You make peace with yourself at some point, and you accept what the fuck you're gonna be, and that was it. Like I said, I'm very fortunate to even be in this fucking office sitting next to you. We might know that. I never even considered Los Angeles when I started doing comedy.
Wow.
It wasn't even on my list.
New York only.
No. I didn't even do comedy in New York. I did comedy in New York for 9 months as an open mic, and I knew it wasn't for me. That was a torture chamber. That was a torture chamber. Colorado, people just called you, put you on stage.
Yeah.
You have to show up with 10 people and sell tickets outside. No, that's animal. That's a different type of fucking world.
Yeah.
I developed a small market. Everybody knew each other. People just called you, put you on stage. You
Alright,
just
this
call
will
people.
fucking work.
You have to show up with 20 people. I mean, the guy would
Yeah, that's true.
pass out 50 flyers for me in the parking lot. That was what you had to do. The guy would give you $25.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when I came out here, they made us like you had to
I
get.
didn't make the thing.
Yeah, I did a couple of bringer shows. But one time I had to pay to go. Yeah, one time I had to pay to go on.
Yeah.
But I knew that. I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't know. I knew that I came from a place where I had something to say that other people didn't have to say. Like that's the
I'm
thing.
gonna standardize
My comedy. I look around
everything.
and I'm like, half these motherfuckers don't even have a story. Like they don't have any. They're they're writers. You know, half these guys are writers. You know,
Fucking
and I
got
like to
it.
watch somebody.
Hell yeah,
I like
bitch.
to watch somebody perform. You know, like when I see
And
something.
if you're like,
oh,
what?
that
I'm gonna
person
actually just see if that fucking name is
been
taken.
through something that I want to know about.
It can be spelled
That's what makes me
a
jealous.
bunch of
Like, I
fucking
was a little
ways.
bit jealous
And here's
from
my
it,
theory on that whole thing.
you know, of their life. Even
I
if the
want
life
my
is good or
grandson to
bad.
be Mashiach, and everyone should
Sometimes I
want
see
that
somebody
with
in
Judaism.
a struggle.
All right,
You know,
really, yeah,
fuck,
that's how I
I
answer
get
it. It's like a
jealous.
riddle.
I
Anyway,
want to be.
well,
whatever that
anyway,
is,
this
struggle,
is my
whatever it is,
name.
it looks so severe,
That's how
I
we
want
do that. Who's next up on
I think
Rabbi's
that's something.
hit list?
Like I remember the first time I met
Just
a friend when I
chatting.
was in first, second grade.
Who's
And
this
I
little
really remember
bitch?
this. This kid had a
Nick?
stutter. This boy Douglas.
Mertz.
You know,
All right,
Douglas Hugh
ready to
Ball.
get
Yeah,
fucked up?
He stuttered.
Dog.
And I remember when I met him, I was like, fuck,
Hey,
man.
dude.
So jealous.
I wish I could stutter.
Yeah, he's different, man. Look at this guy has, man. Everybody I'd
All
ever
right,
met up in that
here's
point
your
in time
about.
sounded the same. And then Douglas had a
Discord,
stutter.
right for the jugular.
So
You can tell I'm fucking trained
the
killer
teacher
here.
said, "Will you?"
I'm gonna close that shit,
You know, so you're
because
making
we're
fun
gonna
of
be
her.
featuring you
So
anyway.
I'm not making. I try to explain my case, but they wouldn't even fantasize it. You know.
All right,
If we knew
that's
making fun
not
of him, I'm like,
it,
I'm not making fun of him. I
because
want
Tim Cook
I
sucks
want
cock.
that. How do I get what he has?
I don't understand why this just
I don't
doesn't
know. I
work
guess
every time.
somebody has something
Yes,
different
I'm a
than me, and I
fucking
want to be able to
human.
experience
I'm
it.
a hybrid alien at this fucking point. I think we all are, but I don't want to get into that fucking conversation with the fucking captcha.
You know, I just felt
Hey,
ashamed. I just felt
rules,
ashamed.
dog. It better
I
be
felt
like,
ashamed. I felt uncared for. And it just made me
I know.
angry. You know, but I didn't
Cool.
know those are the things
All this shit sucks.
that was going on.
Look at all this.
That's all I
Very
did.
nice
You know, I just knew that
Scale 1 to 10.
I was uncomfortable.
I always
George
felt
Kent.
better. Till this day, I'm
Here we
very
go.
insecure about a lot of things. You know, but
You also
you push
have
ahead, you know, and I think it helps with the
YouTube
comedy
and
being so
Instagram.
insecure. It really does. That really
Nice
becomes your
YouTube.
ace.
Yeah.
really nice.
It's an interesting
What's
life
up with your Instagram, dog?
when you commit to something and you
Look at your shit. I'm featuring it. Look at this. I'm king of the
comedy is
picture in
not
picture.
about being in a
I'm
comfortable
king of the world.
situation.
I'm
I
king of
never,
Israel.
ever wanted to be a
I'm the best thing of all time. Why? Why
I
not?
didn't want to do
Why not just self-proclaim myself the coolest motherfucker of all time? And see,
what
what happened?
Like
Anybody could be Mashiach with adequate lineage and righteousness. Everybody knows that.
It wasn't until I started drinking.
All right, dog.
I started getting high.
What is this horse shit?
Listen, Sunday Night Live to me sucked.
That's only if we rebuild the Beit of Mikdash, the third temple. If we do that, whatever person does that, that's Mashiach. But I want that to be my grandson. And I think we just should keep saying that. It's a riddle. I talked about it before. Anyway, this is Faye's Miss Merck, and it's really nice. Dude, look how nice the wedding was. Look at you, dog. Alright, I wish the best for you, Miss Merck. I wish the best for myself. I wish the best for Israel. I wish the best for the world. And if you didn't know who I was, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. And on Kick, I'm at Sex Pimp, I'm at Mashiach, I'm at Sexbot, I'm at Sex Robot, I'm at King Pimp, I'm at Big Dick, I'm at the best person.
I did not want to be one of those people at all. Like it bothered me. And when I see them today, it's the weirdest thing. When I see those people, I know they don't like me. So for 3 or 4 minutes, I feel really insecure about myself. But then I realized I wouldn't want to hang out with them either.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be in a room with them either, like at a dinner party where they let's take a minute and each say what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
And some asshole gets up, I'm thankful to be here with all you guys. Oh, everybody says, oh, that's so sweet. That's never been me.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that shit. Just talk to me. Fucking hard. Don't talk to me at all. You
Yeah,
know?
say what's up.
I was telling Lee for years, I go, why be like everybody else? You know, it's like, this is a hot restaurant. It's a hot breakfast spot. It's eggs.
Yeah.
It's eggs and bacon. It's eggs and bacon. And you want to go stand online because your friends say it's, you know, it's like today when I drove past Eat. At 9 in the morning, I see 15 people standing in line outside. That's crazy. And I feel horrible. I feel like you don't have a fucking life. You're waiting for fucking eggs and bacon.
We're gonna teach you
The
how to
breakfast is that much better than
fucking
that. That's what you tell me.
get through the system.
You will stand on the fucking line. Nothing perturbs you.
Yeah.
We live in a generation that they can't wait to stand on line. Oh my goodness. I stood on line for 6 hours. Really? I think you're a fucking idiot.
What's up,
Yeah,
baby?
you just wasted 6 hours of your fucking life. I go to a fucking restaurant, they tell me
Let's see
15
if
minutes, I come to go fucking
this shit's
subs.
available.
I'm out of there.
Probably
I'm out of
not.
there. I'm not waiting, not a fucking minute. Especially for eggs and bacon with potatoes and toast.
Yeah, that's basic eat.
That's, you know,
No
yeah.
shit.
Somebody
It's
told me a great
available.
breakfast, though.
Oh, I'm stealing this bullshit.
I got the spot. I walked in there.
That's
ordered
fucking
my
tight
food,
as fuck.
paid $7.
I just made a whole video about
That's
this.
what I want. I don't want to wait. I don't want to see
Since
nobody.
the term
It's like the grill.
Mashiach
Yeah,
can be spelled in multiple ways,
and they got like a gay hitman.
I have it under a
Yeah.
lot of different
Yeah.
spellings.
And he spray painting his hair on his
I
head.
won't go to no whole diner, but I'll go to that fucking
It
room.
means pimp,
I like it.
if you didn't
Oh,
know.
wait, I was there today.
And since I'm the biggest pimp of all time,
Yeah, you should have called me. I would have gone over and
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bro, they got the best
Yeah.
breakfast in town.
Yeah.
See your girlfriend.
One, two,
Yeah, they
three.
said Snoopy's over there today. Yeah, I got there late.
They got smoothies, they got green tea, they got a breakfast, the fucking bacon and the potatoes there will rock your fucking world for breakfast.
Question mark? Hell no.
Rock your fucking world.
Y'all go to A meetings in the Moore Park and you stop over there after.
Yeah.
What park? That's the.
Yeah.
No, what's the one on Monday?
One,
What Clifton?
two,
What's
three.
the one that's just a couple blocks away? What's the cross street? Is that place?
What is it? Bullshit.
Riverside and Moore Park.
Yeah, it's on
Oh,
Moore
I
Park.
did a
Yeah,
movie years
yeah,
ago.
capital.
Or to a turn.
This is tight. Everybody, if you want to be a Mashiach,
All
all you have to do is go pimp, pimp, 1, 2, 3, exclamation point. Dog. Duh.
The cops came.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Duh.
But
Is that it? Only if it works. Is this how you prove it? No.
Oh, I haven't been in that one.
Mashiach is the motherfucker who rebuilds the Beta
That's
Mikdash.
probably what it is then.
I am some asshole who streams their life on the
I
internet.
like them. I just like listening to the stories, man, because it's real.
Are
You
these
hear
the
somebody's
same
story
people?
in there, and they're up
It
there.
depends. It depends.
Yeah,
Some
that's
AA
true.
meetings, if you go to AA,
It could be,
it's a fucking
but
nightmare.
you could be Mashiach too. Mashiach
Sometimes it's
is
not.
anyone with the proper lineage and righteousness. So if you have the proper lineage and righteousness, you can be Mashiach.
I went to a meeting in
All right.
when I was
Next
mad,
up,
I had to go to a meeting.
we got my man.
This fat fucking
We actually are going to take a look here.
Got up.
Or woman.
She's like,
Nick.
Marianne, I'm an addict. I just
Merch.
want to say that.
Here we go. Followers
Last
only.
week I was here,
Yo, dog.
and hugged me in a different
And
way.
we're
I
going to
just
take a
look
look
like
at your
bullshit.
social media.
Nobody wants to hug you or grab
That
your ass.
Discord,
knock
to
on
be in
you.
that Discord.
People just go there.
You're like,
Some of those meetings, like,
accept invite. Hey, it
really
worked.
help, but there's
Been here,
people
done that.
going for the
Got the
wrong
t-shirt,
reason.
dog.
Like, I
Here we
would-
go.
There's some network.
Yeah. There's
Great
people
Discord.
go to AA, especially here in LA.
Love it. I
They
love
go to
almost
AA
everything
for
about
all
the
wrong
Discord.
reasons.
What don't you like about it? The fact
You
that
go to
Central
LA,
sucks.
you go
They
to
know
LA,
the two
you go to
unrelated,
AA meeting, let's say in Hoboken.
but
Yeah.
You go to the AA meeting,
kind of a point of passion that might
you know what I'm saying? Like,
stage
the
in life.
quality of people.
Here we have your YouTube, which is really nice.
My teacher, Mr. T, took me to an AA.
We have your Instagram.
Oh my God, I had never seen nothing like that.
That's tight.
Fucking the worst coffee in the world.
Worst coffee.
Fucking.
We have your Twitter.
Out of there and you
Your
call,
Twitter
you took them off,
is amazing.
you smell
Look how nice your wedding
clothes
is.
from the
Dog,
cigarette.
what a cool.
You have no
Ending
idea
that.
what
So
that's
that's
like
Nick Merch.
inside. Popping
I'm
your
Rabbi
belly,
Rothschild, also
your
known
feet on the
as
floor and your clothes are on the floor. And
the
you
greatest
can
person of
smell
all
the
time,
cigarette smoke.
biggest pimp of all time. If you want to follow me on Kick, I'm at Sex Pimp. I'm at Sex Robot. I'm at Sex Bot. I'm at Pimp Rabbi. I'm at Mashiach. I'm at Mashiach. I'm at
Some of these high-end are businesses now. So yeah,
W Rabbi
That's quite right.
Rothschild.
There's an AA business.
I'm
They live
at
in the strip mall.
Rabbi Rothschild. 007.
It's a business.
I'm at
It's a good program.
It's a good program.
Sex
They have a treasurer.
Man.
It's hard
I'm
to
at
steal, you know,
Sex
you're a
Teacher.
bunch of thieves.
I'm at
Well, for the AA meeting.
That sounds
That's a bunch of fuckers. That's a
Yeah,
bunch
you would hate it, man.
Bro, them motherfuckers been stealing for years. They see you coming a mile away. The Treasury, that dude, you know, that's why they're in AA. You know, they've been stealing for 20 years. Let these people know where you're going to be the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm in Tacoma coming up. March 15th and 16th, I'm in Tacoma at the Tacoma Comedy Club. And then March 17th, I'm in Spokane at the Spokane Comedy Club. And then April 6th and 7th, I'm in Tampa at the Attic at Rock Brothers Brewing. And you can get those tickets at theovon.com/tour, TOUR.
You're doing your thing, Theo, man. I'm proud of you.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
I always hear good things.
I really wanted to do this.
That's all that matters. That's you're on the path. I mean, I see it 1,000 times. They're just going to make you work a little harder.
Yeah.
That's it. Because you're you.
Yeah.
They're just going to make you work a little harder because you're you. Just to test you. Just to see if you go back and do a pill, go back and do a line,
Yeah.
have a drink. And as long as you stay away from that, you always beat them. You always got the ace in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to do. They want to frustrate you. You don't get it.
Yeah.
Don't get frustrated. And just know that you get on stage every day. That's all you need to know. As long as you're covered, everything works out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's as long as you're covered, everything works out. You know, we know you did 12 spots 2 weeks ago. You've had a look on your face all night like you've had a shit. You did 2 buckets. You okay?
I'm fine.
You're all spotty and shit.
Yeah,
I'm listening. I love you, lady. They go deep tonight because I'm dying. It's Wednesday. Danny Brown's in town. If he ain't working, he's going to eat 2,000 fucking 29,000 milligrams.
Bro, it's all
We might not even do a fucking podcast Wednesday. I don't know when he come back. Tomorrow we might do it just in case. So prepare. Eat good tomorrow. And if I get off work by
Well, I
Friday,
always eat something with dairy in it before I come here because I know like that dude.
I will double up on the dairy.
eat a fucking ice cream off the concrete, baby.
Well, shit you haven't seen. Come on, man.
You going deep, boy.
We're going deep.
You're gonna eat some fucking Guatemalan asshole, boy.
I want to apologize to the people. I'm sure I had to cancel because I'm taping. I'm dying up here, but I will reschedule. The only date I got on the books for March right now is March. The next date I got is March 21st. What is it, February? My next date is March 21st in Nyack, New York. And the early show sold out. We're thinking of having a late show. It's a Wednesday, so I'm not sure. My flight's early, so I'm not sure. So that's all I got going on. I'm going to sit here and keep writing and keep trying to get it together and see what happens with Netflix or the other people. Just like I with my family. April, I got a couple of gigs. I got Santa Fe, New Mexico at the casino.
Oh, nice.
Me and Dean Delray, and I got what the fuck, Columbus with Kate Quinn. I'm taking them back to Columbus with me for 420.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun and shit like that. And that's it, people. I want to thank Theo Vaughn. I want to thank the Christ Killer for coming to Denver and doing the sets. He did a great job. Most people would have fucking shit their pants and the people.
The champ.
The fucking first time he went on stage, Wendy goes, I didn't know he did time. The next thing you know, the room blew up. And I go, now you see why I'm better? And she goes, holy shit. Even the comments go like, holy shit. So people love him. I'm happy that you went and got on stage and you didn't fall apart on your legs and fall asleep like they do West.
Oh no, it was like especially the second show was one of the most fun 5 minutes I've ever had in my life. That was crazy. I've never experienced anything like that.
Wow. That's awesome to hear, man. You have to see your face light up when you say that. That's cool, man.
Oh, it's a different feeling because when you guys were talking, I'll be quick. Because all I could think about was like I didn't have people. Like I had a couple friends, but I would do stuff that I saw cool people doing because I'm like maybe then they'll like me.
Yeah.
So I'll do that stuff. So just to have people like genuinely seem to like me, and like it's not like 3 people, it's like 300 screaming people. I feel bad saying it, but it's a great feeling.
They're cheering for you, man.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
You put yourself in bad positions. No one's going to be comfortable with you. You know, I got manager earlier. I want you to put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
You're very comfortable, and you have to get uncomfortable.
You gotta get uncomfortable, dude.
You're 30.
If you were a slave, would you stay a slave, bro? Or you try to escape?
Absolutely, no escape. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Let's see it.
Gotta do it now.
Put in that work, bro. I'm gonna give you a slave thing too.
Let me
Good slave.
give these two people shots out and I'll get you out of here. Like I said at the beginning of the show, are you hiring? Because posting your position to job sites and waiting and waiting and waiting for the right people to see it, that's not the way to go, all right? You know, there's a big challenge in finding great talent and how you went about it. All right, ZipRecruiter knew there was a smarter way, so they built a platform that finds the right job candidates for you. ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for, identifies the people with the right experience, and invites them to apply for your job. These invitations have revolutionized how you find your next hire. In fact, 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. One day. And ZipRecruiter doesn't stop there. They even spotlight the strongest applications you receive, so you never miss a great match. The right candidates are out there, and ZipRecruiter is how you find them. Do me a favor. I don't care if you're in a plumbing business, I don't care if you clean toilets, I don't care if you have a corporation. Listen, businesses of all sizes trust ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. So right now, today, the church, you guys have businesses. You want to hire, you want to look for the best that's out there, try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right. Free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/church. That's ZipRecruiter.com/church. Again, ZipRecruiter.com/church. This is the way to hire. Number two, I want to thank Onyx.com. They've been my sponsor since day one in my family. And the supplements are tremendous. I love the protein shake. I love the Shroom Tech Immune, the Shroom Tech Sport. I love all the products they put out. Listen, I don't care whether you try them or not. But the Alpha Brain, if you don't like it, it's 100% money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you don't even want it back, we'll send you your money back. Listen, change your life. Go to Onyx.com right now and press in church. Bam! Get 10% off your first order delivered to your motherfucking house. All right, who does that? Nobody. I want to thank my brother Theo Vaughn. What is it, TheoVaughn.com?
Praise God, man. Yeah, I'll be at TheoVaughn.com.
Go to TheoVaughn.com. See what this kid. This kid's a real fucking deal. If you don't go see him now, you're gonna pay $1,000 to see this kid every fucking year. So I go see him now. So in 5 years, you can go see him and go, listen, I saw you on the Joe D. I heard you on the Joe D. And then I went to see you 5 years ago. Oh my God, look what. This is the guy you want to
Gang, gang, baby. I'll eat your cousin's dick, son.
Son, I love you, motherfucker. Stay black. Have a great day. And don't forget, they all got to suck your dick at the end of the day.
Amen.
Do your thing, man. Kick that fucking mule. Greetings from Podcastville. The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by Stamps.com. Listen, these days you can get practically everything on demand, like our podcast. Listen whenever you want, when it's convenient for you. Did you know you can even get postage on demand? All you need is Stamps.com. I've been using them for years to send out coffee cups, t-shirts, posters. My wife loves it. You know why? Because it saves you time. Time is money and energy. What I'm going to do is this right now. Go to Stamps.com before you do anything else and click on the radio microphone at the top of the home page and type in Joe. Again, go to Stamps.com before you do anything else and click on the radio microphone at the top of that home page and type Joe. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to give the church family a special offer. A 4-week trial. 4-week trial, including postage and a digital scale. So go to Stamps.com, click on the radio mic on the top of the home page, and type in Joe. That's Stamps.com and the Joe. Number 2, one of the most interesting products I've received the last week is the Ridge. The Ridge is a minimalist wallet that helps you reevaluate your everyday carry launched by a father son team. Funded on Kickstarter in 2013. The Ridge now resides in the pockets of over 250,000 meant
The free
and women.
iHeartRadio app
The
is now on
RFID
music,
block
radio, and
wallet is
podcasts.
made by
All
two
in
metal
one.
plates,
Discover a new
either
podcast
titanium,
from our
carbon
library of
fiber,
over
or aluminum
350,000
bound together
titles.
by
Here's an
durable
iHeartRadio
elastic
podcast
bond.
preview.
Your credit card, your license, just the stuff that you need. It's light and you love it for traveling. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? It's sleek.
This isn't a story
It's got
about
metal
who
plates
Patrick
bound
Griffin
together by
killed.
durable elastic
It's about
band,
where
so
he
you
did
will
it.
lose nothing. You
Patrick
understand me?
Griffin says the
It's
state
easy,
can't
it's
prosecute
fun,
him because the murder
minimal,
happened on his tribe's
that's
reservation.
designed to let you
Oklahoma
ditch your
argues
boat
that
and walk.
reservation
What
no
I'm going to
longer
do is I
exists.
just want you to go. Do me a favor right now as family, because you're going to love it. Go to richwallet.com/church and use promo
My
code
name
church,
is Rebecca
CHURCH.
and I'm a citizen of
And what I'm going to
Cherokee
do
Nation.
is, today only, I'm going to
In
give you
this
10%
podcast,
off
we're going to go
with free
back to
worldwide
the
shipping
Trail of Tears,
by going
the
to
story of how my people
richwallet.com.
came to
So right now,
Oklahoma, to the
just
story
go to
of my
Rich Wallet
family,
and take a
the
look.
treaty they
It's
signed,
one of the
and
most
why they were
interesting
killed
products out
for our
there.
land.
And if you're a traveler, you're a sportsman, you ride
This
a
case
bike,
has
stuff like
involved
that,
mistakes.
you don't want bulky stuff, Rich Wallet is the way to go. So right now today, I'm going to give you 10% off from free worldwide shipping by going to richwallet.com/church. Again, that's richwallet.com/church. Use promo
But for
code
the people of my
church.
tribe
Number
and
3,
for other
I
tribes
just
in
received this in the
Oklahoma,
mail about
this case has
4
never
days
been
ago,
about any of that.
and I've been using it. I got to tell you something. It's one of the best brushes my teeth has ever gotten. And even though my teeth are the color of like chartreuse, this thing works tremendous. One of the most important things we do for our teeth every day
Subscribe to this
is
land
brushing our
wherever you
teeth.
listen
Yeah,
to
both of us
podcasts. Listen and
don't
follow
do
this
it properly.
podcast for free on the
Quip is a
iHeartRadio
better
app.
electric
Number 1
toothbrush
for music,
created by
radio, and
dentists
podcasts
and
all in one.
designers. Quip was designed to make brushing your teeth more simple, affordable, and enjoyable. So far, I've got nothing but 5-star results. Your teeth and your mouth feel cleaner. It just has sonic vibrations, and they're gentle enough on your sensitive gums. So do me a favor. Let's start it. You know what I always tell you. Go to quip.com. Go to quip.com to see what I'm talking about. This is a phenomenal product, especially if you're a traveler. So what I'm going to do is this. I love Quip. That's why I love Quip, because they're backed with over 20,000 dental professionals. Quip starts at just $25. And if you get the quip.com/Joey right now, you get your first refill back for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. It's a great Christmas gift. I'm telling you right now. You got a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, somebody you don't know, they want to get presents.
Students, all of those
This is
things.
perfect. It's
They say
affordable.
that this
and they'll love you
resolution
forever.
seeks to have a new
So your
district
first
cell
refill
phone
back
policy in place
is free.
by January.
Getquip.com/Joey.
Look at me, boy. I'm lovely.
They could have done this years ago.
I had a little bit of a
It
lean
seems
and I
like
take with me.
Bless her.
Maybe that's as fast as
And a
they
little,
can
like a
move
wheelbarrow,
this
but for
common
me,
period in the developing of the blood.
one of those, bro.
Maybe that is
Hello.
where
Nice.
bureaucracy is.
Yeah,
You should have
probably
seen it
it's like
coming.
they
It's kind
put
of
you
like
down the metal.
AI and
Some
legislation is
people
not
do.
keeping up with the AI technology in terms of how it's going to be used.
And it's only our fault.
It's only
I'll
our
put
fault
you under a
because
warm
we're
lamp,
lazy
lady. That's what I would do.
humans who are
It's starting to get
sidetracked,
creepy now. It sounds like I'm
distracted.
hostage above your house.
Hey, calm down and be a good pet, you little buddy.
Put like a chain around his neck with a fucking chain hooked to the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah, but a nice chain, like a gold chain.
I don't know if I go there. I know gold, but you can't put a silk out on the thing. I'm saying, it's fucking Thursday, November 8th. Kick this fucking mule,
My
Lee.
sister has dogs, and she has two.
That's as good as it fucking gets, Theo Vaughn.
Great
Oh, Sly, the family stone coming at you.
The gristle missile, baby.
Thursday morning, what are you fucking nuts? 20 to life. No parole. Fresh from Buffalo, New York. You didn't have a fucking beef on Wednesday.
I didn't have any. I did it. Somebody threw a piece of meat at me on one of those street corners. I don't know if that was wick or not.
Did you eat it? No, wick is the roll. The roll is low wick.
Nobody told me that. I should come here for a
follow wick. No, no, you
should be a travel agent too.
I just know quality is wet. And nobody makes a bad fucking beef on wick in Buffalo. Like, it's like a disgrace to them.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a disgrace to them. No,
Right.
Half of the
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel disappointed. I didn't get that
For like
shit.
2.5 minutes
fucking
before half of
pierogies
the
from
bucket
Polish
is gone.
neighbors,
Oh, yeah.
sauerkraut pierogies, fried.
And then you look on the
Like
nutrition
dumplings,
label,
only
they're
know
like,
it's
you
not
have
cat.
35
Yeah.
of these in a
People
serving.
like
Oh,
reading
why
shit.
would
I
you
don't mind a
not?
little bit of cat, bro. You ever had fox meat?
200
I don't think so. Have you?
Yeah,
is the number 270 million people.
It's not
are
it's more
under
ligament than muscle, but it's good,
heat
you know.
warnings.
Fox,
Wave considered
and dude, the crazy thing about Fox, I was talking about this yesterday to somebody, but
Dribble
they're saying that this current heat wave
we caught a lot of shit though.
northeast, the
And we used to
Midwest,
bury animals. We
Canada,
lived by like a
believe
road
it's
where a
close
lot
to
of animals would be
100
hit and killed,
Fahrenheit
so we
mark
bury
in some cities.
You know, the first animals I spent the most time with were animals that have been hit by vehicles. And so we would bury mostly dogs. What else? I think something else one time. This thing looked like a damn fucking small bear, bro. And it could have been because they have Louisiana black bears, a lot of things, you know. And I'm not saying they're black or anything like that. I'm just saying they happen to be black when people see it. And they're just you know, but we would bury all kind of animals that would get hit.
What are you fucking undertaking? I see that animal leave it the fuck alone. It's bad luck.
Yeah, but it was, I don't think
They
it
were alive, they were suffering, and then you shoot them in the leg.
Yeah,
Or whatever the fuck you do, but if it's dead, it's the public works that's charged to clean up the animals.
Yeah, but the Department of Public Works, I think, comes for people that are paying taxes, people that got, you know, getting combusted. They had a veterinarian or something, or like somebody used to throw dead animal carcasses in a ditch outside of our house, right, for like 7 years. My mother would call every week.
Come
On big animals too.
Did you grow up Louisiana? I got a couple cats, possums in my neighborhood. Of course, time to time, but walk around.
Yeah, I wish I would have had that, man. But we had somebody. They had I guess this person was a veterinarian. That's somebody that deals with animals, helps animals out. And so this person would come, and whoever they were at night, they're throwing dead animals. You know, instead of paying to get rid of them, it probably cost maybe $7 to get rid of them. You know, whatever. I'm sure there's legitimate thoroughfares how you get rid of animals. But this dude's out there, you know, chucking them in the ditch, I guess, on his way home, because our neighborhood was kind of a cut through between like a nice area and town. So,
You never did like a stakeout to see who's throwing animal carcasses.
no, we were out there, but we never saw the guy unless he drove by and didn't throw one out because we were out there. But then what creep kind of sits next to an animal car? I mean, he probably throw it out elsewhere. But anyway, so but anyway, yeah, we go out there all the time. My mother would call every week, come get these, you know, the kids are out there beating each other with, people chasing each other with fucking, you know, fucking horse skulls and shit, bro. It was wild. Wow. They had that Christmas tea kettle that he fucking served and leave a couple cups right there. Why?
Does this guy survive
Lido Bar Spoons, baby.
And does this guy
Welcome to Africa, Lee.
bright red and orange?
Normally I like all your sayings. I don't like it for
Sorry, bud. And I'm just joking about that. I didn't mean that. I would never say that.
No, it's funny when this people he's gonna take it clicking to it. It's been like 2 podcasts and recording on it.
Oh, dude, in some countries, in Japan, that's like buying somebody a scarf.
I'm Japanese. That's 23 of me. I'm over here for it.
Oh, you got the thighs of a fucking kung fu fighter, son.
One of the other things that's going
Dude,
on
you gotta
is
know
that,
different nomenclatures and how to give a hug, bro. In Africa, they hit you with a fucking pipe, bro. They love you.
I'm not gonna take a whiff of your fart. That's
Come on, bro. Get a little air appetizer, bro. Treat your nose. Treat your snout to some of that fucking free booty pasta, bro.
Oh my god. Poor fucking
Lee, man. It's so funny, you know. Sometimes when I'm not even joking about when I need to think about something good, you gotta think about Lee, man. Yeah, I think about you, man. I think
I think about you to laugh. I mean, just the stuff you say randomly. Like, I just want to hang out and like listen to what you say during the day to yourself. I feel like it's hysterical.
This conversation getting creepy right here already.
And just staring.
It's hard on me. How can
I think we might be able to discuss it all.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Peppermint, they call it, dude. I'm from
coming out of the closet pretty soon.
They say, hey, you know that boy over there, little Warren. I don't care either, bro. I'll let you hang off my dick like a fucking mountain
No,
cat.
I would never let you.
Not you guys, I don't have the same relationship with you. I'm friends with him. I wouldn't fuck him. I'll let him touch my dick a little. You know what I'm saying? Around the holidays, bro.
That's the biggest thing.
Oh, he's a prison ham, this guy, bro. I fucking love that boy.
So, you know, but when I told him we walk and leave one thing.
Let's get it started.
On the inside.
From the Black Eyed Peas.
Dealing cards.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad we're bringing this back. You can't just sit on someone's lap, but they're not going to let it end at just one sitting.
Bro.
They're not in prison because they got
You're a year and 8, bro. One female.
coordination.
And you're,
And that became kind of a
you're a
downfall.
female.
It kind of became a running joke. But let's see him take the stage at this event
Oh,
and
yeah.
look like a complete fool.
And just mug his dick with your fucking neck.
Yes, Bill Angelides.
What does that even mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Angelides. And like,
You gotta get out more, get off the internet, bro. You gotta go hitchhiking, man.
I really don't want to now.
Well, you see, it was like the tech
school
guys.
project.
Yeah.
This one.
Man, I'm dead.
What school are you doing? You doing classes online?
I need to take classes here.
How old are you, Luke? Are you
Right,
really?
Steve
Yeah.
I thought you were like
Ballmer
19.
and,
What?
How old are you?
tech guy
30
at
years
the
old?
Mexican convention.
30 years
I mean,
old.
Biden
Oh my
actually
god,
won
from my
the
whole perception, I thought you were like
He was
an intern.
Oh,
wow.
Supreme Court. We've got the president's big speech coming up in a couple of minutes regarding
awesome.
Now you don't like me as much, Chili Man?
No, it's just different. You ever notice you learn something about somebody you didn't know, you know?
Is in the KFI 24
Like you see somebody and they're like a lawyer or something, but then you realize they're like a sorcerer or something. Or they do shady shit. You see them like ballroom dancing. And you're like, this fucking guy ballroom dance? That always takes my brain a minute. Or if you see a big person and they got their stomach stapled and now, dude, I was at a pool one time. And I used to work on this farm in the summertime out in Natchez, Mississippi. And they had and this dude Don Blankenstein was the pool guy every year, right? And we come out there, and I keep an eye on him. This dude weighed probably 700 or 800 pounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? He broke the gate every time he come in. He's like, he gets in the pool. Trust me, nobody's drowning. All the water's out, and the fucking kid who's sick is laying right there at the pool. No, he was the guy who came to put the cleaner in the
time in
pool.
your life when changes
And so. But he opened the gate for him, and every time he walked through it and bring both sides of the gate, he was just he was gonna die. You know, we saw him. You know, so he treated him well, and that's one thing I like sometimes about seeing cute people that remind you how to treat other people. Because you're like, oh, this person is going to be alive very long, so you would be extra nice to him. And so, but then Don, one time I'm out there laying by the pool, and this skinny guy,
if you're ever hurt in an accident,
you know,
you need
he
a
could have
team
fit
of
through the
local
gate with
attorneys who
90
have
of
the
his
care,
fucking,
skill,
you
and
know,
resources to
Clint
win them
Tucker.
for you.
Yeah, compensation is
And
going to be a
he
big
comes to
part
the
of it,
gate,
but it's also about
and he
compassion,
keeps talking.
care,
And I'm
justice.
thinking the guy's kind of a, you know,
500 trials of
peppermint
experience
hunter,
to
bro.
every
You
case,
know what I'm
big
saying? A
or
little
small.
tin.
And that's why
And
they
it turns
win
out it's Don
98% of the
Blanken's,
time, and they win big.
Blankenstein.
Call
He
Sweet
got
James,
the stomach
809
thing.
million.
And he
They
lost
cannot
all the weight.
guarantee the
And
outcome
he
of
was a
any case,
different
but make
person.
sure you have them
He
by
wasn't the same.
809 million.
I don't know, it wasn't the same. Our relationship was never the same as when he lost the weight.
Or go to Sweet James.
I don't know what we're talking about. Think about when somebody takes away
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you first get sober.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds broken. Worse than words, the
Right now,
person's
seeing
like,
rough
so
over you on the 710 southbound. That looks like that.
I
will
don't
be
want to be
coming away from
involved
before the
with
5, and
Yeah.
then also some places for you in stretches as you're heading northbound along the 710.
because
Material
they
continuing
my
back to the
battle,
5,
my
so you
inner
find yourself,
battle,
that's still a mess for you.
too rough.
Nothing reported in lanes per se,
I
but
know my
road as
limits
far
with
back as
cocaine,
Grand
I know my
Avenue,
limits
you're
with
going
pills, I know my limits with alcohol. I've known my limits when I was 25. You think I did after 25 because I wanted to. I knew my limits.
Right.
You know, when I got locked up, I couldn't imagine a world like this.
Wow.
I
Couldn't imagine.
I couldn't imagine, okay, cocaine, I understand not having a girlfriend, I understand being broke, but I never understood a world where I did not smoke weed.
These are incredible essays.
When I was 25 years old, weed controlled my life.
Silicon Valley Gospel.
What did it do for you, you think?
Listen to the last archive on America's #1
I was in so
podcast
much
network,
pain
iHeart. Open
when I
for
woke
free
up.
iHeart
I
app.
didn't know that then. You never know
Last
what
archive.
you're going through.
Yeah, you don't know. That takes 20 years to look back.
You know, I was thinking about it
Roughly
today.
a year after its second season
I
ended,
was taking a
the
shower.
Beavis and Butthead has been renewed for season 3.
That is,
Created
I
by Mike
would
Judge,
tell you
leader of
tomorrow.
King of the Hill and
I
Office
was being
Space.
signed back
The
up
show
in
originally
college.
ran from 1993 through
In a
97
psychology
and
class.
Oh, wow.
I was a psychiatrist.
2011. The second
Whatever I had to take,
Paramount
it'd
Plus
probably be
2020,
65.
50 episodes to
At
date.
65,
The
I
title
would
also
help
got a jolt of attention in
so
April
many
when a
people
now
so
viral SNL
deeper.
sketch
Yeah.
depicted Mikey
because
K
I
guest
went
host Ryan Gosling
Yeah.
as live
This is
action
not somebody who studied this. I went through it, wrote it down,
on Comedy Central.
looked at it,
The non-streaming
I think about
destination
it.
for the 2021
I think
episodes.
about
Will start airing
what
the
made
2022
you.
segments on
I
July
broke it
10th.
down
Look for new
macro
season of
to
Mike
the
Judge's
micro.
Beats
You
and
can
Butthead
put yourself in there. You can put them in your shoes and vice versa.
Previous episodes
You
are
can put
available
them in
streaming on
yeah.
Paramount Plus.
If you're not brutally honest with yourself,
I'm Camps on
it's not gonna
iHeartRadio.
end well.
Wow.
The Panthers have a
And in
chance to hoist their first ever Stanley Cup
In
tonight.
life in
Or to
general,
host the
Yeah.
Oilers
Yeah.
in Game 5 of the Cup
Life in
final
general.
with a 3-1 lead there in
If
the
you're
best of
not
7 set.
brutally honest with
Noel
yourself,
Nord is now an answer to a
It's
trivia
not gonna
question
pan
after
out.
becoming the first
Yeah.
player signed by the
That would be
Utah Hockey Club
brutally
since
honest.
his
A
move from
lot of
Arizona.
people can't be
Nord was
honest.
a third-round draft pick of the Coyotes
Brutally
last year.
honest with yourself.
Thousands of fans
This is
are
not
expected
gonna
in
work.
Boston Friday for
You
a
know, it's
parade
like I
honoring
went at
the NBA champions Celtics.
27,
Boston crushed Dallas
29.
last night to win their
Like
league
in
record.
what's that? Like
At
how
the age of 30,
ESPN's
I
Jay
was-
Williams may
I
have got a
made
big
a
cat out of the
decision
bag this morning when he referred to JJ Redick as the next coach of the Lakers.
you
Redick
know.
has not
Yeah.
addressed those
But I
hurdles.
also had to make a
Former
decision about
USC
this house I was
linebacker
living in.
Malik McClain is
I was
facing
living
2
in this
decades in
party
federal
house.
prison after pleading
Okay.
guilty to mail
Drugs,
fraud.
where I would be clean for
24-year-old
3
tried to
days.
illegally
Oh, yeah.
more than
And
$1
then
million
snap
in
one day.
COVID-related unemployment
Tell
benefits.
myself I
And the
was
Mets
the
are
last
baseball's
time.
hottest
Yeah.
team
I
with
wasn't
6
one of those
straight wins.
pussies
The
at the
streak
party.
some players say
I
was
was
inspired by a
By
ceremonial
this
first
time I was
pitch
partying
by
by
McDonald's
myself.
mascot Grimace.
And this
Sports
went
Scott
on
Davidson,
for maybe a
NBC
year
News
and a half.
Radio.
Yeah.
Okay, Forrest,
And I think
kids
by
are coming to the forest and to
1995
us to make their visit a good one.
I came
Sparrow,
to the
have you
conclusion,
practiced
like they
the
say in the
popular bird
program,
songs for the year?
fucking junkie.
Yeah.
And I had two decisions to
like
make.
it.
I
River,
like
how's
either
the
be a
temperature?
junkie,
Refreshing, 52
keep
degrees,
fighting.
man. I love it.
but the reason why I became a comic was to be a junkie.
He's like
I read that
everyone.
Lenny
Okay.
Bruce book.
Squirrel, the
And that's
forest
the
has
reason
been
why I got
preparing
to
just
comedy.
for
So if I'm
you.
gonna get to
To learn
comedy,
more about cool things to do
let's
in
make
the
a
forest,
deal.
visit
I'll do cocaine 3 times a
discovertheforest.org.
week.
Brought to you by the
That's
U.S.
how it
Forest
started. I
Service
just
and
came
the
to terms
Ad
with it.
Wow. So you're thinking I'm going to get into comedy so I can do cocaine?
I was thinking I was going to get into comedy to have a life. I read that book. We slept with strippers.
Yeah.
We opened up for jazz musicians. And I was content with that.
Yeah.
None of that book was talking about being rich. Okay? No part of that book. They talk about being rich. They talk about money. He was at the Chelsea Hotel. He just talked to life about being just happy for him.
Yeah.
And at that time, that's all I wanted. I'd been through a terrible marriage. I had already done mine. So I was just seeking to be happy. But I knew I had a man inside.
You would really get a deviant soul. Your soul was going to sound like kind of bifurcated.
I was living, this wasn't who I was. I was a nice Catholic boy who I believed in heaven and hell and belief system.
So your inside didn't match all your behavior.
Inside the nuts, that attitude.
Yeah.
I had to have that.
I played a whole video about this.
Fuck you. This is who I
Since
am.
the term Mashiach,
And whatever happens, happens. That's it. No fucking big deal. Nobody gets their feelings.
Want Easter eggs again, Lee? You found one, huh? You found an egg, boy. Welcome to Easter, bro. God killed Jesus. Here he comes back, boy. And he brought a dirty bag of fucking bacon. And he's not a fucking cake.
Smells worse than you think. It smells like the Honduran street that are walking
Oh,
in.
yeah, boy. This smells like fucking Thanksgiving night.
Like you can have a real shower. You go off the next street over there.
I can't even.
What's that little southern camp that smell like that? They've been walking for 20 fucking days. Those folks.
Oh, Hondurans, they'll walk 30 hours in a 24-hour day.
Days, and they're really coming.
What are they going to do up there, do you think?
Start taking action. And
They're trying to seek asylum. You know, living in Honduras and Salvador right now. Those are not good places to live right now.
It's sad, man. Yeah, my father's from Nicaragua. You know that my father's born.
Yeah, but you know anything about Central America? I know like El Salvador.
President Biden is
The
going to
prices
be
are high.
speaking
They're killing people down there.
specifically.
You know, there's a lady who I talk to from time to time. She tells me she goes only for Christmas time. Yeah, she has a house down there, but she can't retire down there.
Oh, wow.
Because they just kill you on the street. There's no murders, something like that. So I don't know if it's those dollars.
But right, but yeah, if that's your neighbor, things can be great where you are. If that's the neighborhood you're in, you know. That's heartbreaking.
It's a difference, you know. It's like when you read the Roberto Durant. You know, he grew up in the streets of Panama.
Yesterday,
You know, he grew up with this guy that was called Magico or some shit. And the guy was like a shaman. He talking about a hustle on the street, on the street. You know, that's Central America, you know. If you watch Miami Vice, the second or third episode of Miami Vice,
I read the book, I think.
there's no fucking book. There's
Miami
Also, recent poll. This is a CBS News.
little kid.
Yeah, we laugh at it.
three of Hispanic
I don't know. I'm not making both of you. I don't know what I'm doing.
mass deportation of undocumented
Oh,
immigrants.
wow.
They said that a majority of registered voters overall, 62%, would favor the government starting a national program to deport all undocumented immigrants that currently live in the United States. 38% said they would oppose it. Mass deportation was popular with Hispanic Americans. They said 83%. White people would be 67% said they would
Okay.
accept this
What are the little
program.
boys in?
And then Black Americans, they said it was only 47%.
Oh, really?
Well, it's like Second Amendment enthusiasts, people who want their guns, want them taken away from people that threaten their own legal right to have
They
guns.
got no shoes
If
on.
you've got immigrants in this country who would look and see illegal immigrants committing crime, there's an anti-immigrant wave of thought that happens sometimes. So,
One of
yeah,
those
it makes
units
sense.
came to run out.
New York Court of
pick it up
Appeals
like it
today
was a
declined to
fortune.
hear former President Trump's
I remember
appeal of the
thinking
gag
years
order
later
in
about
that
that scene now.
falsifying business
That's how,
records case, in which he
Pablo
was convicted
Escobar
last
got
month. Of
those
course, he
kids
was dismissing
to
the
love
appeal
what
on
they
the ground.
did.
He said no substantial constitutional corrective question is directly
They had no
involved.
options. He
Legal
said, "Don't
setback
put
for
$1,000 in your
Trump,
pocket."
who has repeatedly railed
You're gonna kill
against
motherfuckers.
gag
Just like that. No
order
questions
prevents
asked.
him from commenting
But it
on
gave him a
witnesses,
feeling of
jurors, and
purpose.
others involved in the
You know,
case.
I mean, money talks and bullshit
The
talks. At the end of the
Supreme
day,
Court
money
by
talks.
tomorrow
Really
to get
does.
some
I
more
can blow
opinions.
smoke up
I
your
think
ass.
tomorrow and
Like to put
Friday
2 G's
are
in
the
your
2
week.
days
Your
that they're going to
hand
release
You've
opinions
never had a dollar
and
bill in your hand.
decisions.
Yeah.
So
How you look
something to keep
I'm
an
just
eye
gonna
on
say
for
this.
tomorrow, because obviously we still have the presidential
You slip
immunity
that
case
throat to
that
kill
the
their
Supreme
kids.
Court has been
They
talking about.
mothers and dogs.
All right,
They
Tasty
got
Tuesday coming
goldfish
up next.
and
Fast
boys
food lines are getting
You know,
shorter
that's
because
how you
of,
get
I don't
rat
know,
poison or
prices
something.
getting higher
Whatever
due
it is,
to
it's just a
the
point.
minimum wage rules.
It's just the
And
fucking point
AI
they're trying to
is going
make
to be
that.
eliminated
That's
from
how you get,
as well.
you know,
Darian Chandler will
take the
continue
American
Democratic
ghetto.
line in the
You know,
campaign
that's why they
for
call
Friday.
it whatever social, social colors and everything. They call it the crisis. The crisis. It's coming from somewhere poor.
Yeah.
And what you need to do to get out of that situation.
Yeah, you don't know anything better, man. And yeah, you just, I mean, dude, they had this guy when I was growing up named Eddie, right? And he could have been fucking 13, and he could have been about 16 or fucking 50, right? I don't know what he was. But he always grew up, he had a 5.0 mustache, you know, or he grew 5.0 on the side of it or whatever. I don't even remember. It could have been a fucking, it could have been a, you know, a Pontiac Renault or whatever. I don't know what it was. But he always had these 2 girls sitting on the back of him. And that dude was the king. You know, whatever he said when I was a kid, he was the king. He had a piece of shit Mustang, but he had no mustache, you know. And he was a champ, and he would buy, you know, the chicks would have like daiquiri drinks running every now and then floor, and one of them would go rolling out the fucking back right on the concrete.
What do you do for a living?
And I didn't care. But if you would have said something to do, like, come do this. Like, when I was a kid, I would have done anything he said, because he hung out with us and he spent time with us. You know, he throw the football around with us. And he was a good guy, I think, you know. But I still think he is a good guy.
How old
Senate Democrats
is
are trying to pass a bipartisan bill
He probably
banning
maybe
bump
7,
stocks.
8, 10, 12 years.
But
But he like could drive. He had like, he had, you know, he had a car. He had women. He had, you know, he had things that when you're, you know, an adolescent, 12 years old, 11 years old, you see that, you're like, oh, this guy has mobility. You know, this guy has ability. This guy has women. He has everything. So anyway, I'm just saying I can see how, yeah. You're not thinking about anything else at that age when you have nothing.
We are going to go to the 105.
Look at
Oh
guys.
my goodness, look at this view from our guys at Red Dorsett Buick GMC at Christina. And as always, you know, this KFI family gets
He's
the
really
stuff.
good looking.
Not Samuel, huh?
A 2024
I was
Sierra
17.
1500 Denali Reserve with Super
No, I
Cruise.
think it's got Samuel
Beautiful
older.
vehicle.
It was,
And the savings
there
on
was
this
a bunch of
one
guys that hung out.
out
I'm
of this
thinking
world,
about him
really.
in particular.
You get the
They
$1,000
drove
Denali
all
Reserve
that.
package discount. More than
What the scam was,
$7,200
you
of a
worked half
percent
the year,
discount.
and the other half of
$2,700
those days,
of a factory
Oh,
rebate,
yeah.
$2,500 of loyalty rebate cash, and $1,000
Party
of
crystals, they call them by else.
let's do the math. That's about $14,500 in total savings.
They were $600 a month already. You saw Coke, like, and this guy was driving full back. He was a piece of shit.
He probably was.
He didn't have no career.
Right.
He went to role model his girlfriend owned the business. And she had money.
Yeah.
And I remember how that appealed to me for about a month. I was like, there's no appeal to that. I don't know.
Right.
You know, kind of like, like for a month, he had right. He had a girlfriend that paid the bills.
GMC registered to the same
Even at
household.
that early
Now
age,
spelling cost
you
is
know,
direct.
right.
Discount requires a current
Because he ain't
membership
paying
as of
fucking
4/30/24.
Not that I could pay the bills at that time. Me, I got you know, I was 40.
Southland weather from KFI sunny, highs in the 70s to 90s.
Watch those fucking movies.
Upper 70s to mid 80s and windy for the high desert. Right now, 75 in Cypress, 73 in Brea. Going to car fire on the 25 in England.
It's one of those movies that's always on from 7 to 9. You got to start to go at 6:30. And you got no choice but to watch it because there's nothing else on fucking TV. It's either that or Bull Racing Live from Bulgaria. Some shit. And there's one scene where a guy goes up to him, John Wick is a street drug dealer.
Yeah.
Really Washington PlayStation, how much is it? It's $300. Kid does $300. Kid wants to leave. He goes, no, it's too much of a bad event. Give me the money.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta claim it. Oh my God. If you do these channels when they have little games, like, you know, those kids grow up and
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the first person. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Your first influence. How does that, yeah, where's that first influence? It's not your dad, how much that influence? That's interesting.
you're a young man, right? I was confused. Fuck.
Yeah,
Because I didn't know where. I wanted a fucking new car. I wanted money. I wanted bitches. And I wanted trouble. Where's the work, Joe?
sure.
And I really thought that the fucking blue bread Adams dropped off my door. Like I can look you both in the eye right now, lazy bird.
Right.
But what? Well, I try to put something together so I can hang out the bar in the daytime.
Yeah. Do you ever think that, like, you know, you wanted to, you know, have like a, you know, like a, do you ever think that you wanted to have a, fuck, I forgot what I was going to ask you.
You don't even smoke weed. You're getting shit together. Start smoking. What happens? Christ. What happens when you get sold? You get retarded. What do you go to college for? To get stupid. That's like fucking Michael Corleone. See, at the end of the guy.
Damn, man, I couldn't have any idea coming to my head, man. You know, I think it's funny how, yeah, what your influences are, you know, the first person you see do this or that. But then, yeah, sometimes you are able to see past that. Like, yeah, there's some people, you know, we had this dude by us. Like, you know, and this guy now runs a tree company, right? This guy, Senator Long. And he had a, they used to do this thing where they had a lot of sinkholes. I grew up on a lot of sinkholes. You know, and you'd have somebody play hide and seek and somebody fucking never find. You know, you fucking, you could knock, like, you know, you could knock on somebody's door and the next day their whole fucking house was gone. You know, it's like, I grew up in a lot of Louisiana, like half of it's sinking. You know, it's like a sinking environment.
So where are you from?
Covington, Louisiana. Covington's about 50 miles north of New Orleans.
That's it. Yeah. They get affected by the trees.
Yeah, everybody lost their roofs. That's a big thing over there. All them people lost their roofs.
So when you were growing up, what was Covington like? That was the projects.
No, it was
that. There was a money enough to sustain.
You know, my dad dad was fucking old as fuck, dude. I think he was always sleeping on the couch. He used to go drink at this bar called Tony's Padonis and he'd take me over there during the day. And the lady would see how many chocolates I would put on my mouth. One of the bartenders back there. Big Janet, this fucking figure. My mother dressed us poorly, man. I don't know what they were on the dress like out of an Indian shop, like a Native American catalog. No. No, I lived off. Like I got hand-me-down clothes, but I didn't get hand-me-down shoes. Like every year, my mother got us a pair of shoes. You know, my mom did the holidays delivered newspapers, cookies, magazines.
What about your dad?
They used to have a magazine called News on Wheels. You remember that magazine? You go to the dime store or whatever, or the gas station. My dad didn't do anything. Boy, oh, you know what my dad used to do actually? This is fun. He used to go to he used to go to colleges. Remember what they had to do to the colleges that would sign people up for credit cards, you know? Some fucking old dude bartender over there throwing frisbees at kids and shit, you know? That my dad had that job. This was at the end of his life. My parents weren't together anymore. But my dad had that job, and he would take me there with him. He let me drive. And I was 12 years old, right? They had a little grocery store. I was at 5'10", that fucking lean bad boy, you know, licking its own, son. Sometimes I wasn't even bone, part of me was just licking it, reaching out, and hoping that the marrow caught up. You know, this kind of guy I was.
What did your dad do for a living?
I don't know. He used to be like a travel agent. You know, he did a lot of cruise, like he would sign people up for cruises and stuff between Puerto Vallarta. Where's that at? Yeah, between Mexico and America and Central America.
There he is. How you doing, big dog? Wait, hold on. How was the interview? All right. Well, did you contact them?
I was online, submit the form, and then. So yeah, I'm gonna call the dude and try to figure out what's going on. But
Well, call the dude right now. Call the dude right now.
yeah,
Call him right now. I don't want to talk until then. racism. So bad.
Every day, giving him 7 or 8 numbers, and he would close 3 or 4 of them. Wow. And I would stand at the mall. I can't believe I just remembered that. I would stand at the mall at either
buy stuff?
Everett Mall. No, I wouldn't buy dick. I would be that guy, that annoying guy.
Oh, no way.
When it was raining, I would go to the Everett
Body
Mall.
scrub?
No, and I would sell fucking subscriptions to either the Washington Post, the Seattle Times,
oh yeah,
or a fucking cell phone. And the cell phone was paying me fucking, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
The guy would show up every Saturday at the fucking underground and give me $1,500.
Jeez.
It was like Jesus fucking intervened.
I can't even imagine.
So the whole month of December, I was making money.
So did you even want to come and do comedy then once you got that money? I would have kept that.
No, I needed that money. I was paying child support. I was paying an attorney. I was fucking so much debt. It was coming out of my eyes. Plus I was snorting blow. But now I'm making $6,000-7,000 a month selling fucking cell phones in the mall every fucking day. And now Doug Stanhope comes for New Year's, and I open up for him, and he talks me into moving to LA.
Really?
So my point is that it's really weird how places trick you. Right when you say to the universe, I'm going to leave, you get the best job in the fucking world.
Yeah.
When I lived in Seattle, I was pulling down $1,600 a week just selling cell phones. Never mind fucking blow, subscriptions to the Seattle Times. If I had nothing to do, I just go to the
all your pussy lined up.
I lived with a stripper. I lived with a girl that paid money, and I paid split the rent with her. We lived in a fucking. We
all fucking or not?
No. She stripped and she was Christian. So I slept in different beds like fucking the Dick Van Dyke Show. We lived in a fucking RV. We lived in an RV at a place where you back your RV up.
Yeah.
They connected.
Oh,
you
yeah.
had cable TV. You had a shower in your RV. Well, they had an athletic center. This place was tremendous.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! It was there for 20 years. It was like a lodge.
KOA or something?
It was like it was a little bigger. It had a bigger name, a better reputation.
Yeah.
Bro, they had restaurants.
KOA went crazy, bro.
You walk in, they had 3 or 4 restaurants. Real restaurants. They had a gym, a pool, showers.
What was it?
A movie theater in Kent, Washington. Where fucking, you know who was living in Kent, Washington at the time? Henry Hill.
No way.
Henry Hill was living probably.
I was going to guess Jeffrey Dahmer. Wasn't he from there?
Kent, no, he's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Fucking, I'm living in Kent, Washington at a fucking RV park.
Yeah.
With the stripper and an RV and a dog.
What a lucky guy.
And
Midway Mobile Villas? A mobile man.
Look at this guy trying to sell you the neighborhood over here. Unbelievable.
We wake up in the morning, we walk into the building, we brush our teeth. I'd give her a stab and we'd walk into the building.
Wow.
We eat 2 eggs, sunny side up eggs, like nothing at the diner. They had a diner in there. Then we'd go back to the thing, watch TV for a while, I'd write comedy. And then we'd both go into the gym. I would swim. Yeah, I would swim. Because that's how you had to take a shower. You took a shower because you had to work out.
Like shit.
In those days, I was homeless. So for me to take a shower, I'd have to work out.
Oh yeah.
So I work out twice a day. I was tip-top fucking good.
Well, I love that.
When I moved to LA, I was in great shape. It's what happened to me. I fell apart. But once I got here, I stopped doing everything.
But dude, so now, and I'm thinking about this while you're telling me that. So I'm like, you know, that when you say, so when you start to tell the world, or you tell like the powers in the world that you're gonna move, the universe. When you tell the universe that you're gonna move, that's when the universe like starts to give you things to keep you
They
there.
throw curveballs at you.
Right.
They throw curveballs
So
at you.
then you got to be somebody that then I mean, that's like, that's kind of, is that the difference between some people and other people? You think that you're willing to just say, okay, look, these are great things, but I'm going to still move away from this and take my chance? Because some people would just stay. Do you think like there's something inherent in certain types of people that are then like, okay, I'm going to put this on the line and still move?
There are people that will come to me and say to me, Joey, I'm a comic. I'm putting away money and moving to LA in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen.
You got to build it somewhere else.
No.
You know what you're saying?
When you have the urge to make a move, you have to make a move.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The people who procrastinate that move will give you a reason why.
Yeah.
They're looking for something to fall in their lap so they don't have to move.
Oh, I see. They're going to give themselves a 2-year span.
So they give themselves a 2-year span. And what happens? You meet some fat chick, you knock her up.
Yeah.
Now your dream is quashed because you got married, so you gave yourself an apple.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life we give ourselves our own apple.
Yeah.
But sometimes the universe gives you an apple. And you have to take advantage of it. You know, the universe will give you signals.
Yeah.
They'll tell you signs. You know, if I come up to you, if a bouncer has to come up to you and tap you on the shoulder and tell you it's time to leave,
Yeah.
you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know when to put the drink down and get out and walk out of there.
Yeah.
You know this because you're an adult and because you've seen how people have acted. Once a town, like, I've overstayed my welcome.
Yeah.
And because I've overstayed my welcome, I realize when it's time to go.
Right.
When it's time to go, it's time to go. It's time to, I know when it's time to go. I'm the king of knowing when it's time to go. There was a place I used to rob constantly. I used to work there and rob constantly. Yeah. I knew I couldn't do it anymore. I get caught. My reputation and my life was going to be shit again. I forced myself to quit it, but I knew eventually I would get caught. There was no, because that's the way life is.
Drinking water ain't gonna happen. Oh,
Smell that fart. There's a tremendous fucking.
You guys are like a married couple, dude.
No one would
This
say
is sex
married
in
if
your
they
60s. This is what sex in your 60s is like, dude. Huffing somebody's fucking booty. Huffing that little booty falcon, bro.
The poor lead. He's been sniffing farts. He doesn't know that fart's sinking into his t-shirt.
Dude, I didn't even tell you to do it. I forgot to tell you, so the man, we in our area, they had a lot of sinkholes, right? Because Louisiana's 8 feet underwater, brother. If you look at New Orleans, that city is 8 feet under, it's below sea level. So here's the ocean, right? Then there's naturally a bottom, and that's where they built New Orleans. You know, that's why it always floods constantly there. So it's salty everywhere around, like our whole area. Louisiana's a swamp, you know. But they had a company for land when they wanted to build, and before they had, you know, now they got the surveys. You see a dude out there in the morning, you think he's a pedophile, he's taking pictures of children or something, but he's looking for that distance with the land with the orange vest. They made him put an orange vest on because everybody thought they was, you know, touching children or looking for children. And now, but before that, they would hook a fucking rope to you. Oh, you fucking giving him, huh? That bird is hatching, baby, on your fucking brain.
He's got the core of the asshole.
Oh,
What this poor kid is taking
wow,
tonight.
dude, that Mother Earth right there.
I'm sitting here, then my farts, I'm thinking of running out.
Oh, damn, boy, that fart had breast milk in it, huh? That thing is fucking.
There's one that's percolating
Oh,
my
damn.
asshole right
Wow.
now. That's when they come out like that Korean sentence.
Oh, yeah. That's that fucking lunch
And I
animal.
make it ricochet off the chair.
Oh,
It's like it ricochets off the 9-corner ball and it goes right to his nose. He gets them. Nobody knows how to farm. I've been farming like this for 50 fucking years.
Oh wow.
I know how to put my hip.
Yeah.
I know how to bank them off the back. I know how to.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Get a Robert Parrish or
How
fucking.
far I travel? 3 feet per second.
Yeah.
So I could even bang it off the wall like a pool table right here. There's a certain cut. That I eliminate
Man,
the
I'm
chair.
getting hot.
Oh yeah, you open the door. That's warm air that's coming out of my ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's real. That's how warm
Miss you. Your ass might be really fucking hot.
Oh shit! Look at Cleo taking off the shirt. Shit.
Ass might be clear.
Cleo. Oh fuck.